another is anything else happening around you, like new restaurants or new events?
Hey everyone, FatBecan here, or FatB95, whatever my Twitch username is. Do I have my camera on? That makes no sense. Sorry,
I didn't
give me a
know.
minute. Okay, so I thought an interesting theme for today could be, like, one-sided episodes of game shows we can do. So, like, Double Dare, a Finders Keeper, stuff like this. Yeah, so this is I believe it's the only shutout that took place on, I think Fast, the Lackey version. This is also, I believe, the same day as the first taped winner. Wait, let me check. It's this one. This is the one where they had the events take like 5, where they just did a terrible job of editing them. This is the first taped winner, and I think this is just a standard episode.
I'm really hoping there's going to be a time where we're going to get the raw footage and we're going to fix the editing mistakes ourselves.
I don't think there's any like really editing mistakes aside from the one I mentioned before, where they had like the editor didn't even bother editing it. Oh, hold on real quick. Let me actually. It was streaming. Okay. Let me just do this real quick. Got my Twitch. Let me just put a thing that says I'm live.
Oh, ball's going to be going well because I like hanging.
There we go. Just post that now. We should be good. Okay. There we go.
Dude, I cannot believe that we came all the way to the beach here, and there's no waves, there's no sun, there's no chicks. You know what?
We're inside the infamous Think Fast locker room, where every surfer has a double dude and every grill cook a partner in grind. If you can match these crazy couples together, you can be a grand prize winner on...
No wives? Think fast. Radical.
Today on the gold team, it's Jennifer and Omar. And on the blue team, Matthew and Kristen.
Oh, there's nothing on the whiteboards.
Think Fast, the game where brains and brawn add up to cash and prizes. And
early installment weirdness, I guess.
Think Fast.
Because normally they have like the winners from the locker room, but like they haven't had any winners yet, so.
Lackey!
Welcome everybody to Think Fast. How are we doing today? Audience, how you guys doing? Let's hear it. Our studio audience sounds like they're having fun. We hope you guys at home are having a good time. Let's talk to our players. On the gold team, we have Omar and Jennifer. Let's hear it for them. Give it up. Yeah. Omar plays baseball and soccer and loves to make up stories. What do you do with these stories, Omar?
Well, I just read them.
And I see why they
save
the
that's what everybody wants me to do, and takes up a lot of time.
For the second half.
Yeah, because I mean,
it's only fair.
It makes sense because they'll do the intros at the beginning, they'll talk to them one-on-one, but it's like, that's the thing with Legends. It's like if you didn't make it past the steps of knowledge, you're a nobody. Because, like, the only way to know people from the moat is, A, if they reuse the contestants, and they lost in the moat, and I think on a podcast, someone mentioned, I think it was a stolen arm, they lost at the steps of knowledge, and they wanted a podcast and basically talked about it. How they said,
you might remember...
my partner was, like, screwing me over or something.
You know, you remember Janet from Keenan Kel lost on the Mo a few times?
I don't think so, no.
But she didn't say which episode it was.
Oh.
Okay, well, I hope your algebra teacher's not watching so that you can do it again in class. And Jennifer plays piano and collects coins. How long have you been collecting coins, Jennifer?
Since I was about 9.
Since you were about 9. Do you have any interesting coins?
I have a silver peace dollar that's 1922.
A 1922 silver peace dollar. Is that worth a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah?
About $35.
Wow, that's kind of neat. All right, that's our gold team. And on the blue team, we have Matthew and Kristen. Let's hear it for them. Give it up. Matthew's got a big smile on his face, and he surfs and plays soccer and piano, not necessarily at the same time, and has some pets. What do you have, Matthew, as pets?
I have a giant schnauzer and a cat.
And a cat. Is there something interesting about your cat?
Well, yeah, he chases dogs.
You have a cat that chases dogs. Big dogs?
The small dogs.
Just small dogs, but the big, small cat that chases small dogs. Okay. And Kristen snow skis and also plays piano, and she has a bizarre hobby. What is that, Kristen?
I'm building a dollhouse.
Well, what kind of a dollhouse?
Victorian.
You're building a Victorian dollhouse. Well, where do you furnish it?
Yes.
Where do you get that stuff?
There's a store that specializes,
okay.
in that sort of thing.
Okay, great. These are our teams. Let's hear it for them.
Oh, the other thing is, like, for Legends, half the time they won't even bother doing the interviews. Because they'll be like, oh, it's this person from the Red Jaguars, or these people from the Purple Parrots. Like, they won't even bother actually. Like, sometimes they won't even
Bruce
bother
is going to be
actually-
on the Bruce Deuce is going to be on the nose with that, because look at how he was in describing Double Dare's interviews. That was hilarious.
Yeah. I still like his Figure It Out video.
Yeah, that was so perfect because of how he described the panelists. Although, in my opinion, I think it would have made more sense if Mike asked if the boy was ashamed of his talent. That sounds more like a Mike question, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This is how we play Think Fast. Our two teams are going to be competing in a variety of events that are designed to test both their mental ability and their physical agility. If they win an event, they earn cash, and most importantly, they get a shot at the Think Fast Brain Bender worth $200. The team with the most money at the end of the game gets to go on that mad dash for cash and prizes and face the ultimate challenge in the locker room. So let's not take up any more time. Let's play our first event, which today is called Smelly Garbage Can.
Well, the title's right, because this game is actual garbage.
What we have here are 5 garbage cans and 5 garbage bags of different sizes.
Lazy.
Each garbage bag fits only one of the garbage cans. Plus, we have a pile of some seriously smelly garbage right here. Pew! And the first team to get the right bags into the right trash cans and get all their garbage off the floor and into those bags and cans wins. Are you guys ready to do it? Then think fast!
I'm about to show you the next episode. We'll get back to this in a minute, but I need to show this real quick. Like, they have... So the rules start here, and then it doesn't end until like 3 minutes. They have the stage game, which takes... Look, they're halfway done. Or, like, this is the halfway mark. And then they get to the vegetable soup. They start there, and it doesn't end till like right here. So 3 of the events take like 7 minutes combined. And yet on the one word search game, they after like 3 rounds, which is like 2 minutes, the judge are like, we're taking too long, we can't do this.
Yeah, I can't imagine how impatient they must have been, because normally a show like that would take an hour and a half to film, but this must have taken like 2.5 hours.
Because they did, I think, from what Skip said, he said they did 2 in the morning and then 2 in the afternoon, because you can tell because of the... Sure, and I guess this production day, they had these events, then like the next, in the afternoon, they put like, I think Bits and Pieces event 5, and they had the Outfit Soup is 3, and then they had one of the word games swapped out for the winning episode. So they had some stuff they just switched out like a game or 2.
More and into those bags and cans wins. Are you guys ready to do it? Then think fast. Go to it. Our teams are both at the same time. They're putting both the bags in there. They're working at the same strategy. The blue team is doing that. Let's see how the gold team is doing. They just about got, the gold team almost has all of their bags in their, oh, they're working. Oh, she wasn't sure. She thought she had one. It wasn't correct. Let's see how the blue team is doing. They're getting those bags in there. They almost have all the bags
Yeah,
in the cans. They're going for the trash. The blue team is starting to go for
being
the trash.
careless.
They're stuffing away. The gold team has got one more. Oh, that's not the right one. They've got trash. The blue team's got trash going
To be
everywhere.
honest, I'm glad this show's legacy has not been tainted by the automation of gas.
They're continuing the teamwork there. The blue team, they're fighting to get all the trash in there. Let's see how the gold team's doing. Okay, they still have one trash can
Because
left.
Finders
Now they
Keepers
can
got
both
that
start.
vein.
Let's go over to the blue team. The blue team. Blue team wins! The blue team wins! Yes!
Yay, nice working.
The hell is that? Oh, it was fun. Y'all to say spoilers to people watching. This is the Shutout episode where one team just wins everything. I think there were two other ones. There was one, because you know how Retro said there was a thing where they had like they filmed half the episode and then they filmed the other one later on.
Yeah.
I think one of the episodes they filmed was that was actually full. The blue team got all the events. The gold got the brainbender, and then the one Dex uploaded, the gold got all the events in the brainbender, but the blue tied them on the basketball game. And I think I'm trying to remember. Carrington had. I showed you the one before where, like, the top's the glue or something, where they got the home one in the golf game, but they didn't get the brainbender. And then there was another one where they had a tie on the fence game, but for painful loss in the video, where the blue got everything, but the gold got the brainbender. Also something's odd on this version in particular, because it's the first half of the season. They don't give the team money for losing, while the Carrington one they do.
Oh, guys, of the gold team, you guys are having a little trouble figuring out which bag went in the proper
similar
trash can.
flaw to when teams were initially bumped to $50 in '86 rather than $100.
It's weird because like Pinheads was like the only episode that did that, and then like I think the Apaches, which only had 20, keep in mind their teams had like 40 or 50. The Apaches had like 20, they gave them 100, and then they gave them like a bunch of board games, which are probably like $60 right there.
That's okay. Blue team, come on down here. You guys won the $50. Come on over here. Way to go. Boy, you guys went right for that and got that trash in there quick. Way to go. You guys get a shot at today's Brainbender, which is worth $200. Today's Brainbender is a Rebus puzzle, which is pictures and words that make up a phrase. So let's take a look and we'll reveal a piece.
Just,
yeah, that's kind of a tough clue.
There
You
we
guys
go.
have a shot at it?
Happy birthday?
Happy birthday. No, it's not happy birthday, but that was a good wild guess. All right, you guys won the $50, which means gold is not on the board and blue has 50. We're going to our next event. Here we go. This event is called Ryman Simon. And what we're going to do is we're going to start you off with a group of letters. And what you have to do is give me a word that rhymes with those group of letters. All right? For instance, if we give you A-N-C-E, ants, you could say dance or pants or lance, something along that sort. Right? Then you guys will you'll buzz in when you think you know an answer. Then we'll go back and forth, taking turns, until one of you can't come up with another rhyme. All right? When that happens, your opponent gets the points. Most points wins. Are you guys ready? Here's your first clue. E-E-L, eel. Give me a word that rhymes.
Eel.
Buzz in. Blue.
Real.
Veal is good. Go ahead, Gold.
Squeal.
Squeal, okay. Blue.
Real.
Real is good. Gold.
Neil.
Neil is good. Blue.
Feel.
Feel, okay. That's okay. Good. Gold.
Neil.
Reminds me of the ball
Neil,
game in
Neil
what's
has
that
already
show
been said.
called?
Judges, was
Mad
Neil
Libs.
already said?
Sometimes.
Yes, Neil has already said. Okay.
I think this came out first though. This was like 90, I think.
Yeah, Mad Libs was 97.
Yeah, because they did similar things, ping pong games. They did like the Scrabble one, and then they did the categories game in the last season.
No, oh, the time ran out. Blue gets that point. Okay, here's your next clue. O-W, ow. Gold.
Wow.
Cow.
Cow is good. Is your hand okay? Blue.
Wow.
Wow is good. Gold.
Ow.
Ow is good. Okay. Blue.
Now.
Now is good.
Okay.
3 seconds.
Bow.
They got it. It was right on the buzzer. Bow is good.
I knew it because you
Blue?
can't think of the other
Bow.
ball.
Bow is good. Okay. Gold.
How.
How?
They already
How?
said
Was
that.
how already said, judges? No. Okay. Okay. Gold gets that point. Okay. All right. Here's our next clue.
Why
I
they
don't
get
get
a
why
point?
that logic works.
They said the word, okay, we're gonna give him a free point.
It's tied score. Here's the next clue. IT. It. Gold.
Mitt.
Okay,
Mitt is good. Blue.
Kit.
Kit is
Okay.
good.
Fit.
Fit is good.
Knit.
Knit is good.
Lit.
Lit. Good. Blue. 3 seconds.
Sit.
Sit. Okay, good. Gold.
Kit.
Was Kit already said?
yeah.
Kit was already said. Blue gets the point. There's the next.
I mean,
It's
it's
just
getting
like-
better.
All right,
They
that's
still
the end
got
of the
it.
game,
Monsters
which
level
means
to it.
Blue's got 2, Gold's got 1. Blue won the 50 bucks.
I mean, they still got it.
Come
It's
on
not like it
around
matters.
here. Come on over here. All right, way to go, Matthew. You won 50 bucks for your team, and you also get a shot at the brain bender. Let's take a look. It's a Rebus puzzle. Phrase made up of pictures and words. You have any idea what it is?
No.
No idea. Okay. Well, you won 50 bucks for your team, which means Gold's not on the board yet. Blue's got 100. We're going to our next event. Let's do
Gas
it.
numbers
Come here. Our next event is called Altered States, and what we have here on our Think Fast stage are 2 huge maps of the United States with some of the states pulled out. They're missing. All right. What our teams have to do is put the states back in their proper places. The team that does it first correctly wins. Are you guys ready to do it? Ready? Think fast. Go do it.
Yeah, it's
Blue jumps ahead with a couple of states in there. Blue is going ahead. Let's see how the gold is doing. The gold
Again,
is working
tomorrow's
on the
going to be
south
the
and
anniversary of
there we
Double
go.
Dare's very first
Omar's
tape.
looking for where one of the states goes. I think it's Utah that he's looking for.
My dad's seen some
Let's
things.
see how the
He said,
blue
like,
is
a bunch
doing.
of shows premiered today, like Transformers, Alvin the Chipmunks cartoon, a bunch of shows premiered today.
crazy.
In
And-
like 83 or something. In 84 or whatever.
Yeah, Mr. T as well. They told me that in the MeTV server because A's cartoons were so weird, and of course that's before the Special Children's Television Act was made, where they had to show at most 6 minutes of commercial per half hour.
Oh,
Now that's sadly changed because now it's
Rocco's anniversary
what was
is
that?
tomorrow. Rocco's anniversary is tomorrow.
yay. I still kind of wish it aired with a Hidden Temple.
Yeah, same.
Then
Let's see what the
again,
blue is
we
doing.
saw plenty of it on
All
Nick's
right. Oh,
flat, right?
they're trying. They're getting close. They've only got like 3 left. Let's see how the gold is doing over here.
Oh, Blue got
Let's see what the
shot.
gold's doing. All right, they're going. Okay, Blue's got 2 left.
Did they get him?
2 left.
Oh, okay.
It's tight. It's a tight game. Almost done. Blue wins. Blue wins. Oh, way to go. Way to go, Blue. Let's talk to the gold. Gold, come on over here. You guys were having trouble. You were missing where what was that? Oklahoma went. You were jumping around, but you gave it a good shot. And the blue got it done first. Way to go, guys. Way to go. Come on down here. Way to go. Okay, you guys
He
were.
does a good job at hosting. He's not freaking. I said this before. I think he's like. I mean, if you don't include like Jeff or Figure It Out, I think he's like the only good like replacement host.
Ah,
Rob Barry Morris is okay,
Good.
depending on considering his background and stuff. What happened? I think he's okay, but again, he's not Larry Toffer, who's like, oh, you freaking kid, like you stupid kids, you didn't know that it's right in front of you. Like I hate when, like I hate that.
yeah, I'm surprised they actually aired this stuff despite how controversial he was.
No, they didn't want Wesley because they're like, oh, this guy is LGBTQ. Even though he wasn't open about it, they didn't want Wesley on there because he was gay, and they're like, oh, this is a kid's Fox thing, we don't want him on here. And then they had Larry on there, and then he's like treating the kids like crap. It feels like.
That's such a stupid bias, and
I think there's Larry
And
in Texas. I think it was an early episode the team only got like 2 items. They spent like almost their entire clock trying to get the first thing, and you can hear them when they finish the second room. They're like, "We suck at like we're terrible at this show."
At this point, I might be entitled to become a producer for a game show myself.
And the funny thing is, like, nobody knows who the hell Topher is. Like, people know Wesley because Days of Our Lives, Land of the Lost, him running for Dragon Tales, stuff like that. Nobody knows who the hell Larry Topher is. He was on that show, and like nobody cares. And also
And
was on
arguably
it was
Mark.
also on. It wasn't even on Nickelodeon, bro. It was on the Fox network.
And meanwhile, in the 2000s, Mark gained more fame for Unwrapped, and I actually really liked Unwrapped. What did you think of it?
I haven't really seen it. Honestly, I'm surprised. I didn't know he was actually on it.
Won the $50, and you get a shot at the Brain Bender, which today is a Rebus puzzle. Let's take another piece off. You have a guess.
Today's your birthday?
Today's your birthday. No, that's not it. Well, hey, the score is blue 150. Gold's not on the board yet, but when we come back, dollar values are doubled. We still have 2 more events. The Brain Bender with 200 points. Stay with us.
Yeah, I'm using Dope's copy because there's no ads on it.
Also, it's in the standard ratio.
Oh, the one episode that Dave uploaded, the Shutout Dan, that awful room mom. So what ended up happening is when he uploaded to his Mega Drive originally, he had like the audio near the end was like very out of sync. So what happened was I download the episode off TerraBox. I use like one of my editing softwares. I muted the video audio, but retracted but separate the audio from the video. And then I was able to like cut out a portion of the silence, and I was able to like sync the video up perfectly fine. And then I ended up re-uploading the correct one for him. The episode itself is trash, but I'm saying I was able to at least fix the audio.
I'm glad we were able to do that. It's kind of like what Evan did for 222 all those years ago.
Yeah, I know. I know like there's some Make the Grade stuff he uploaded, but it was like the video got cut, but that was just because of the person who uploaded it years ago. So that wasn't something he could really control.
Welcome back to Think Fast. I want to remind everybody what the score is. Blue has 150. Gold's not on the board yet. But in round 2, all dollar values are doubled, which means each event is now worth $100 apiece. We still have the Brain Bender. There's still 400 points out there to be gotten. It's still anybody's game. Let's play our next event, which is called Backwards and Forwards. What we have here is, up on our board, we have a bunch of scrambled words that are palindromes. A palindrome is a word that is spelt the same forwards and backwards. I'm going to be asking our players a bunch of questions, and when they think they know the answer, they have to buzz in and unscramble the proper palindrome. Most points wins. Are you guys ready? Ready? Here's your first question. If you use your head, this is how you might dunk for apples. You know the answer. Buzz in. Gold. Ooh, she's running over there. She definitely knows it there. If you use your head, this is how you might dunk for apples.
That's what we have. We have level, kook.
Kook?
I don't know what that is. Toot, peep, radar, and I don't know what these two are.
Bob is correct. Come on around. Gold gets the point. Here's the next question.
No
to play
sin?
in our band,
I don't know.
Put on a suit
We're new?
and do this to your flute. Blue. She's running too. Play in our band and do this to your flute. That toot is correct.
An event called This or That, where it'll be like, it'll have a bunch of like analogies up there, like dog is to paw, while like horse is to hoof or something. They'd have
very good.
Things like that in there.
1-1. Here's your next question. He's got everything backwards, but when he's a
Similar
very...
puzzles to that
he's
of
got,
the 1%
I'm sorry, let me read
Club,
it again.
which is what
He's got everything
Shag and I watched.
backwards, but then he's a very peculiar person. He's a very peculiar person.
What?
Blue.
Oh, okay.
Kook is correct. A peculiar person. Very good. Score is 2-1. Even Steven or flat as that.
Level.
Blue. The word is level. Right. Correct. Even Steven or flat as that. Level. A softly uttered, high-pitched sound. Whoa. Okay. Gold. Like what a baby might make. Peep is correct. Very good. Okay. The time has run out. Blue's got 3 points. Gold's got 2. Blue 1. Come on over here, Blue. Come on down here. Way to go, Kristen. All right, you won $100 for your team, and you get a shot at the Brain Bender, which is a Rebus puzzle. Let's take a look. Reveal piece.
You're all...
Strawberry ice cake?
Strawberry ice cake. No,
Yeah.
that's not correct, but you still won the $100 for your
I mean,
team,
I've
which
used
makes
this
the
several
score
times.
Yeah, we
Blue
still-
250. Gold's not on the board yet, but they can still win.
Because it feels weird,
And-
because I know I use a lot of the clips multiple times, but it's like... I like to use it for the compilations on my channel and everything, so... Through a lot of times I use this.
Yeah, it's kind. Yeah, and there are like a bunch of episodes that like stick out to us, so we choose those for our comps. Like, I really love the course for the Shutout episode of 89B, so I put that in the random comp.
Yeah, because I think when I did my random wins, I think I just did episodes I really liked. Which, I'll say this, there were a couple things I probably would have changed, like, for Finders Keeper Season 3, I would have done the record, because that episode is abysmal, aside from, like, I'm gonna be fair, I didn't really watch Season 3 at that time, so I probably would have done the perfect show. And then from Random Losses, I probably would not have done the freaking best versus the very best, because that episode's bad. I probably would have done, like, Blue Bullets or something.
And we
Running out
got
of
more stuff
steam
coming.
on
Let's
that
go.
course too.
Yeah, I think I'm trying. Remember, I would have done. I think for Painful Losses, I had 2 clips in Finders Keeper Season 2 that I originally planned to do, but then I saw them like that's not that bad, so I decided not to include them. And I think I did Brainstormers instead. Supersonic. I think Supersonic Brainstorm said Fluffer Nourish, but that got copyrighted, so I just was able to fix it. I know that. Yeah, this is the pretty safe one. Because originally, I think I had a timer, and it was whoever had the least
See what we
mistakes won.
have here today. Yum. Doesn't this look scrumptious? What we have here is, from our Think Fast commissary, is some soup, some alphabet soup. Only our Think Fast chef has done something quite interesting, and he's taken letters off these menu boards that we have here, and he's put them into our alphabet soup. One player from each team has to dip into the soup and pull out letters, hand them off to their partners, who will then have to fill in the blanks on the menu. The first team to finish the menu wins. Are you guys ready? You ready? Think fast. Go to it. Go to it. You're trying to figure out what you need. Scoop in there. Scoop in there and get some letters. They're on the bottom. You're going to have to get a little messy. Scoop in there and get some letters. Scoop in there and get letters. Scoop in there. Dig in there with your hands and get letters. Dig in there and get letters. Dig in there and get some letters. Dig on in there. Come on, Jennifer. Dig in there and get some letters. There we go. Way to go, Matthew. You guys are looking for them there. You can get them with your hands, too. You can get them with your hands. If you can find them with your hands, get them with your hands. Any way you
Yeah,
can
they
get
didn't do a
them.
timer for this.
Dig them. Dig in there with your hands and get them. Dig in.
Yeah, because I think the one episode, they literally just... This went on for like 3 minutes because they literally could not put a timer.
There with your hands. Stick them on in there. Use your hands. Use your hands. All the way down to the bottom, Jennifer.
It's like the toss-ups for Family Doubler, like that 190 episode where it took 3 whole
Give us some
minutes.
help, Omar. There we got a
It's like
letter.
the frickin' 86, because I think for Double Dare we could start with 86. The frickin' Dynamite Duo, the stupid mummy rap took like 3 minutes.
Come on. Get on in there. Get on in there. Get some letters. Yeah, there's letters.
And in one of the lost
Find out what it
episodes,
is.
thankfully, the rice
You
scoop
guys
took
might wanna-
exactly 1 minute.
Yeah, I mean, the other one took like 2 minutes, and there are a couple other ones that took like 3 minutes. No, the worst with timer is still on Make the Grade when I get to season 3. That stupid remote control card thing. This was uncut. It was like 4 or 5 minutes, and they literally kept it in because they couldn't get the cars to move for second place, so they had the music looping like 4 times.
Switch off. You guys might want to switch off so that you can get letters. Come on in there. Get some letters. Get some letters. Don't fall. We know they're in there. They're doing another letter. It's getting close. Time is up. The judges say that the blue
they actually
win.
had a timer on this? Wait, so they had a timer of like 2 minutes, but the next episode they had like 4 minutes and they didn't even bother doing a timer. Okay, that makes sense.
The blue wins.
Okay, they missed one of the letters. Okay.
Let's take a look at what the gold had. Let's see what the gold had. Well, the answer was a peck of pickled peppers and a hot fudge sundae.
Oh my
Well, you
God,
guys were missing some of the letters up here. Then let's go over and check the blue and see how they won. We have a peck of pickled peppers and the hot fudge sundae. They were just missing the one letter that goes there. You guys did a good job. All right, come on down here. Come on down here. You won the $100. Come on, right here, right here. You won the $100 for your team, and you also get a shot at answering the brain bender, which is a rebus puzzle. Let's take another piece off. And they're conferring between them.
Strawberry fruitcake?
Strawberry fruitcake is not correct. And since nobody's got... You guys are doing good.
There's no when the characters they go back and forth. This one makes me buzzing.
Since nobody answered the brain bender correctly, we're going to be showing it, and they're going to be a face-off. They're going to be able to buzz in once we reveal a piece, and it's anybody's chance at getting it. There's still 200
I'm still
points
annoyed
out.
by those
All right,
compilations
let's show the brain
where they
bender.
said it's from an original
reveal-
2003 gas recording, but it was clearly just stupid random comps of 2005 and then some.
I'm so freaking pissed at that person who
It
freaking
wasn't
used
fair.
my 336 footage from Brain Surge because people just stole my video.
It's outrageous.
Like, that's actual stealing. Because if it has my voice in it and I didn't get permission, that's actual stealing. That's like when that person did the Matt, whatever his name, did like the painful losses, and he literally stole the 328 clip from my painful losses video because you can see the Nicktoons logo in it. And that was before 320 even got uploaded.
A piece.
Fair if this happens.
As soon as you... Blue thinks they know.
Strawberry shortcake.
Judges?
Yeah,
Yes, it is strawberry shortcake!
Because I did the house
All right, Matthew, how did you get that? How did you get strawberry shortcake out of that? Can we see the brain bender again? How did you get strawberry shortcake out of that?
Well, I knew strawberry.
Right.
The short and tall guy, short.
Short.
The point of the guy.
And
then
with the cake at the end. Strawberry
And to be honest, I'm
shortcake.
glad
Okay,
we
very
didn't
good. You
use
guys got
403
that.
for
And let's see
painful
what the
losses
score is.
because it's been
Blue's
on
got-
YouTube for far too long.
I mean, to be fair, like, let me actually check the... Because you know how, like, the worst and best, I use kind of the same things, but I end up, like, using new stuff, like, double, like, think fast, stuff like that. Let me just check real quick. Wait, let me find the video. Where is it? I'll find it, hold on. Did I miss it? Oh, there it is. So I'll show this real quick. So the ones I showed last time were 86, I showed 2. I think I just did Get the Picture, the season 1. Nick Arcade, I showed a clip of 116 that got the video blocked because I lost by 2 points. I think Legends, I just showed the Broken Wing. Figure It Out, all the stuff was the same. And then Brain Surge, I showed 328 and 120. And then Family Game, I showed the one thing. So the rest of it, I tried. It's kind of like the painful loss, like the worst and best round. So I use the same stuff, but I just want to expand on the video because I might do that if I do first tip winners at some point. I just want to expand on the video. And also the get the picture stuff is inaccurate.
And
so.
if it's possible, we could do first taped losses. But I guess that wouldn't do as good view wise.
Yeah. I was gonna do like
because random losses got only.
I was gonna do last taped winners, but the thing was, that video already has a lot of views, even though it's technically inaccurate because the get the picture episodes I used.
And it was kind of on a whim because we got 340 at like the last possible minute.
Yeah.
550 gold never got on the board. Blue wins, and they're going to the locker room.
Yeah, the gold team rarely does not get anything. They get no money.
I tell you what, the blue didn't played a great game in gold. You guys don't go away empty-handed, because as far as I'm concerned, nobody does that on Think Fast. You guys are going to get some great presents that Henry J is going to tell you about right now. Henry J.
For Nintendo acclaims Double Dragon 2 The Revenge. 2-player head-to-head action, 9 incredible missions, and non-stop martial arts excitement. From Acclaim. And Converse. Converse, home of the Converse Kids collection, including All-Stars and leather athletic shoes.
If I'm like that desperate for videos, I still have the other streams saved, so I might just upload those to YouTube at some point.
From shooting hoops to hanging out, the Converse Kids collection is all you'll need. Skip!
It would be a very fun time to... It would be a very fun time if we did like a tier list of like best Nick Gas prizes, but we have way too many to count.
I had to, so I was thinking about this the other day, because I do plan on doing this at some point for Skylanders, because someone did a thing, it was cutting the roster in half for like, they take the game, because you know how there's like different, like 4 characters in like each element or whatever? Because you know how there's like 4 characters in like the fire and water, all that or whatever?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, the thing is like, if you have a roster, like, you keep which 2 you like, which 2 you don't like. I might do that at some point. I was thinking we can randomly do this. I won't make a tier list, I'll just make a list, like, we can make, okay, here's, like, season 90 of Double Dare, let's see which half we would keep, which half we would not keep, or something like that. We could probably do that for a Thor thing, I guess. Because I was thinking about the other day, like, we could do that, maybe. Or at some point, when I finish Get the Picture Season 2, because I know Dex said he might want to do this, we can, like, rank the individual seasons of Nick Game shows. Because we did Double Dare, but, like, we can put, like, Brain Surge Season 2, Season 3, stuff like that.
Come on, guys! In the locker room with Matthew and Kristen, and they have met the challenge during the game and are ready to play. Here's how we do it. Behind me, we have 15 lockers, and inside those lockers are 7 matching pairs. We're going to give you 1 minute on the time clock, and what you have to do is take turns matching up as many pairs as possible in that allotted time. A locker door will open up, and whoever or whatever pops out, you've got to find the mate. The first 4 matches are worth $100 apiece. The next 3 are worth these great prizes that Henry J is going to tell us about right now.
Matthew and Kristen, your prize package includes Hero Hoops basketball, simulates the cheers and excitement of a sold-out arena with a built-in LED time clock, scoreboard, and buzzer. An announcer like this who yells out every shot. It's so exciting you'll want to call and tell your friends, and you can with Roxanne. With its neon glowing softly or flashing on incoming calls, Roxanne's brilliant good looks add style to every telephone conversation and a glow to any room by Cecina. And if you make all 7 matches, Matthew and Kristen, you'll receive the Head Start Explorer, a family computer with all the important software already built in. From Head Start, the leader in home computers. Good luck in the locker room.
All right, great. That sounds like some great stuff, but you got to watch out because inside one of those lockers lives the dreaded Red Herring. The Red Herring is a character that has no match at all, so if you think you found him, you've got to run over here and yank on the herring handle, close up the lockers to allow your partner to continue matching. Let's show the audience at home who the dapper snapper is this afternoon.
Okay, I'm that guy.
Okay, those folks at home know who it is. Are you ready, Matthew?
Yep.
All right, let's open up a locker, see who he has to match.
Yeah, I'm the cook and my fry sells. Find my match and show us you don't
No. Okay, you're looking for the grilled cook. Let's put 1 minute on the clock. Are you ready?
Yep.
Think fast. Go to it. Come on, Matthew. Do it quick, quick. You're looking for the grilled cook. You're looking for the cook. Faster. Faster, Matthew. Faster. Faster. You got it. You got it.
Yeah, you gotta speed
Run
up.
back.
There's a reason why.
Okay.
There's a reason why you're on the
Open
clock.
the locker. You're looking for the boxer. Where's the boxer? Where's the boxer?
Guys,
Where's
come
the
on.
boxer? Faster. The boxer. Let's use some money bags. Let's use some money bags. Hit him.
Guys.
Hit him. Come on, Kristen. Where is it? Lock it up. Okay. Let's open up a locker. You're looking for the shoes. Where are the shoes? Listen to Kristen. You got it. You got it. Lock it up. Lock it up. Let's have another locker
girls
open.
really
You're
want
looking
the
for Mr. Money
house
Bags.
to sit down
You're looking for
there.
Mr. Money Bags. Lock it up.
Well, at
Open
least
up the
get
locker.
5.
You're looking for the other server. The server. Hit the one with the light on. The light on. The light. Go for the light. Where is it?
The clock is...
Oh, come on up.
Okay, that was like 3 seconds after. Look at that.
Light on. The light.
Time's up.
Where is
Yeah.
it?
He's still going. And they decided to give it to him.
Oh, come on over here.
Similar mistake happened in 89A when
Oh, you guys
Mark's
did a great
clock
job.
was
You
like,
got 5 matches.
4
Henry J,
seconds
tell them what they
behind.
won.
Matthew and Kristen, each of you received $400 in cash,
They
plus the
still
Hero
lost.
Hoops basketball set. A prize package worth
I mean, they got
$550
the
each.
prize, but still.
Yes. Way to go. Way to go. You did a great job. Did you have a good time? Yeah, he's got a big smile on his face. How about you? Yeah, they want some great stuff. They want some incredibly great stuff. You were slapping him there. This is Skip Lackey saying, remember, if you don't have time to think twice, think fast. We'll see you soon from our new studios in Orlando, Florida at Universal. Bye-bye.
I'm
Yeah,
still
so-
upset that the
Located at
studio
Universal
closed due to
Studios.
the stupid lack of variety.
Is this like when...
Because I would've-
Because when this opened, I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure... Yeah, because this aired, I think, in March or something. This aired like in March. Okay, we can
Keep,
watch some...
keep in mind, it opened June 7th, and the very first show that they filmed there was Awesomes versus Blasters.
Okay, we're gonna do a double dare. We'll start with 86, and... We'll try to do like either one-sided games or... We'll try to do like one-sided games or like high scores, I guess. We can do that. So we can watch 2.
And
So this is the first sort of one-sided game. We're gonna just do by score, so like we'll do low score and then we'll finish like Apache. So I was looking at
Let me
doing
just check
production
what-
order, but I think this would work better.
let me just see what episode code this is. Dynamite Duo is
It's
episode
108.
7, episode 7C.
Okay, so hold on. I need like I mentioned this. Let me just see how bad this. Look how bad this is. I sped it up.
On your mark. Get set. Go! The first of these two teams to make any money out of their partner with a roll of toilet paper will win $25 and control of the most daringly different show on television. Double Dare.
Yeah.
Wrap it around, gotta use it all up.
And-
Keep going, wrap it around. Keep going. Wrap it
Yeah, I
around.
gotta remind myself every episode before 30 has to go down one because of Raiders and Nats is actually the 30th, not the second. Meaning that Universe and Navigators is actually 18 and Crusaders is 20?
No, it's Navigators, then Breakers, then Crusaders.
Yeah, Crusaders -1 would be 20.
I'm still trying to figure out how the next production day they did this like with no issues.
You can do the towels again next week.
Okay.
Because your brother just folded them all and put them all away for you.
about that.
I think I know who appeared, but anyway, I still find it weird how they had to rearrange so that Raiders and Mets was the pilot, or second pilot rather, or arguably third considering the unaired version.
Keep going up the leg, and you want to go around the other leg. Do whatever you want, whatever takes the shortest route. All righty, we're catching up on this side now. You don't want to look at them, you're going to lose time. Keep going around. Try to look a little bit like a catch at this point. Come on, let's hear it for these guys. Cheer them on. First one, another player, first win. All right, we're down to the bare bones over on this side. You're picking up, but you're still just a bit behind. Come on, move around from hand quicker. Go, go, go. Okay, a little bit more.
And I think this is why the 2018 version was heavy with editing. But it worked in the favor because they got more money.
2 minutes on this, Jesus.
Come on, here we go. And now, here's your Double Dare host,
Okay, well, welcome to Double Dare. We're a little short. Thanks for being with us today. Boy, that took quite a long time, but I'm glad you chose to be with us today. Double Dare is the game where getting the most dollars gets you a run through the Double Dare obstacle course and a chance at winning 8 great prizes. Let's say hello to our teams today, starting off with the Dynamite Duo, Russ and Bridget. Let's hear it for them on this side.
The early one, because you can see you can't even see the scoreboard.
They're excited. They are very much excited today. Represent on Double to play already having ways today are the odd couple, Brian and Michelle, right over here.
Because they don't show the team names either on this.
Hey!
My mom makes me practice so much.
The phone, and she likes to put on makeup. Off here, it's good to me. Now, you know, on Double Dare, it's the only game where daring for dollars can double your bucks, and here's how it all works. I'm going to ask you a question, and if you don't know the answer, or you think the other team is stumped, you can dare them to answer it for double the dollars. But be careful, because they can always double dare you back, and now the money becomes 4 times the amount. Now, when that happens, you either have to answer that question, or you have to take the physical challenge. Now, you wrapped your body up with toilet paper quicker than the odd couple over here. That means you start off with $20 and control of round 1. Good luck. Here we go. What rock singer is known as the boss?
Bruce Springsteen.
Is correct. Bruce Springsteen for $10 brings you up to $30. Sure, why not? Here's your next question, $30 and in the lead. What is the capital of Arizona?
Phoenix.
There.
All right, you can dare them. That brings it up to $20. What is the capital of Arizona?
We'll dare it back.
Okay, now worth $40. Double dared back. What is the capital of Arizona? Or you can take the physical challenge.
Phoenix.
Phoenix is correct for $40.
Yep.
$40.
I'm so glad we made that
for the
comp because
Dynamite Duo.
it showed
And,
how many teams played strategy. But as far as we know, there can't be too many more. What was that?
Because the episodes I didn't include, or the ones that got copyright, I just fixed them in editing. I just put them in the drive, so... It was like 7 minutes, so the weird thing was basically the last half of 87, the middle of 88A, and then that, weirdly enough, that one Double Dare 2000, which is odd because the other one didn't get claimed. In 2018 was fine, I'm assuming, because it was... I think the reason the Thunderstruck thing got, claimed was because I was literally filming off Paramount Plus, while the ones I was using were Nickelodeon copies.
Phoenix is indeed the capital of Arizona. We're going to move on to our next question. They still have control. Who was Kelly McGillis's co-star in the movie Top Gun?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise for $10. Brings you up to $80. Dynamite Duo still has control. Here is your next question. How many calories must you burn to lose 1 pound? Is it 100 calories, 3,500 calories, or 10,400 calories?
There.
500.
Waste a second. We're going to dare them back for $20. How many calories must you burn to lose 1 pound? Is it 100, 3,500, or 10,400?
Oh, they're back.
Okay, double dared right back, now worth $40. How many calories must you burn to lose 1 pound? Is it 100, 3,500 calories, or 10,400? Or you can take the physical challenge.
We'll take the physical challenge.
Physical challenge. All right, the answer, how many calories must you burn to lose 1 pound? It's 3,500 calories. Okay, that's the answer. Nobody wins any money yet, but $40 could be won as we move down here for our physical challenge. Come on down here. Right over here, right on this side. Still have toilet paper on your bodies there. All right, now we are a little bit sloppy here, as you can tell, on Double Dare. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 6 balls that are there on the floor. And all I'm going to ask you to do is pick them up. Sounds pretty simple, don't you think? Mm-hmm. But I'm going to make it a bit more difficult because Susan has a belt over here. And what I'm going to ask Susan to do is strap you both in back to back, okay? We're going to do that. And while you're being strapped in, here's what I'm going to ask you to do.
Yeah,
You each have to pick
I'm
up
glad they put
3
blue
balls,
in there.
all right? You have to pick up 3, and you have to pick up 3 balls. Hold them at
First
one time,
blue
but you have
team
to
that
help
made
your
to the
partner. Say,
obstacle
move to
course
the back,
won.
move forward, go to the left, go to the right. We're going to give you 15 seconds to pick up 3 balls apiece, 6 balls in total. Do you understand what you have to do? Mm-hmm. You all set?
Yep.
All right, 15 seconds on your mark. Get set. Go! All right, quickly. There you go. There's 2. And you need another one over here, and you've got 10 seconds. You did it! Yeah. Terrific! Great job!
Yeah, that was easy.
Great job. Here we go.
It was weird because also like the early episodes didn't have a lot of mess in the first season. Because remember the no.
In fact, there's like one.
Because remember the no challenge.
Yep.
We watched. It was like the cleanest show until the finale. Because the 2 toss-ups. I forget. Let me check what they were. It was like catfishing. What was the other one? Let me check. Let's talk about piece of crap. Oh, it was the golf. It was the one where you had to like throw golf balls in like the egg cart, and yeah, they were like the cleanest challenges on the show.
And I think the cleanest obstacle course one was Cobra is the same day as Cobras and Bears, or oh yeah, Raiders and Mets, because it literally had no sloppy obstacles.
Go. Take off the belts. Here you go, ladies. All of a sudden, I'm a juggling act. I can work Vegas. Here you go. Hold on to that one. We'll unstrap you $40. Let's play some more Double Dare. Here we go. All right, Dynamite Duo, $120 over here for you. We don't have any money over here for the odd couple, but it's still early, and you have control. Here we go. What edible thing got its name back in 1906 from a cartoon drawing of a dachshund inside of a bun?
Hot dog.
Hot dog is correct for $10. What, sure. Little delayed reaction there, but that's okay. You're still in control, Dynamite Duo. What cartoon character says, "Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat"?
Bullwinkle.
Bullwinkle is correct for another $10. Is pogo sticking a fun sport? I love to do that. Okay, here we go. Next question. When was the Declaration of Independence signed? I need the complete date.
Where?
When?
Oh. July 4th, 1776.
Is correct. $150 for you. Still in control. Here's your next question. Back in 1896, which penny candy was the first to be wrapped in paper? Was it Hershey's Kisses, Butterscotch Louise, or Tootsie Rolls?
Dare.
Gonna dare. Now worth $20. Back in 1896, which penny candy was the first to be wrapped in paper? Was it Hershey Kisses, Butterscotch Louise, or Tootsie Rolls? Now worth $20. Or you can double dare back.
Double dare.
Butterscotch Louise.
Butterscotch Louise is incorrect. What we were looking for is Tootsie Rolls. That means $20 goes over here to the Dynamite Duo, brings them up to $170. It was a good guess. Good guess.
The fact that
Okay,
a
here's our
double
next
dare
question. Whose
in
album is titled
in
True
20
Blue?
a full double dare in 2018
Damn.
ended up
Okay,
being
$20.
more than what some of the teams in Family Double Dare
Madonna
won
is
is
correct.
pretty
$20
crazy.
on the board.
Well, the thing is, you also have to like keep in mind you're taking the amount and you're doubling it technically. So like the highest, which was 1550, is like 775 technically.
Uh-huh.
So basically, if you like broke like 1,000, you don't like that's like 500 in the later episodes. Like.
Okay, we finally got some money up on the board for the odd couple. $20 for them. They now regain control. Take control again. What's the name of the Jetsons?
Also only like 20. Wait, what the heck? I think I skipped something. Oh my god, never mind. I think it was like also like the reboot was also like 21 minutes versus 24, so they probably could have gotten more money, I guess.
Madonna.
Madonna is correct. $20 on the board.
Is they also, I think they kept the areas a bit shorter.
Yeah, well, the other thing was for the toss-up for round 2, instead of explaining it, they would just do it like the first. Mark would just do the toss-up like he does the original version, like in round 1, which made it easier.
Okay, we finally got some money up on the board for the odd couple. $20 for them. They
Season 2 with Jason, where it takes like 4 damn minutes to explain the toss-up.
now regain control. Take control again. What's the name of the Jetsons dog?
Astro?
Worth $10
Astro.
now. Or you can dare them. Quickly.
Alfie.
Alfie.
Right.
What's it all about, Alfie? Not correct. It's
And
Astro.
I know
Astro is
it's
what
going to
we're-
be
there you
so
go. See, you all
easy
know it.
to
That
edit some
means,
of these
you get
episodes
no money on
down
this side,
to a
no money on
solid
this side. However,
22
you
minutes
regain control of
because
Dynamite Duo, and here's
there's
your
way
question.
too much
What
padding and
ingredient
sometimes.
makes bread dough rise?
Yeast.
Yeast for another $10. Brings you up to $180. It is estimated that in New York City, 2 million cups of coffee are drunk with 2 million powdered donuts every 20 minutes or every day. Okay? In New York City, 2 million cups of coffee are drunk with 2 million powdered donuts every 20 minutes or every day. Worth $10.
There.
Gonna dare. All right, gang. 2 million cups of coffee are either drunk with donuts every 20 minutes or every day. Worth $20.
Every 20 minutes.
Every 20 minutes is correct for $20. And that sound means that round 1 is indeed over. $40 over here, but in the lead, $180, the Dynamite Duo. And when we come back, everything changes, double dollars, and lots of surprises. So stick with us. We'll be back with more Double Dare in just a moment. Welcome back to round 2 in Double Dare. While we were in commercial there, Michelle was putting on some more makeup, and she looks better than ever, as a matter of fact, if you were wondering at home. It's still anybody's game because the dollar values have doubled, and anybody can still win this game. Also, when you hear this sound... just a little delayed. When you hear that sound, that means the game is over. And whoever has the most dollars at that point goes on to our Double Dare obstacle course. Have lots of fun there. I'm having a good time today. We need to find out who's going to win $40 here and get control of round 2. Over here we have some sponges and we have some water. And your job is to dip those sponges in the water, toss them across to your partner over here. You have to squeeze those sponges out, and you have to get the water above the red line there, okay? And we'll make that judgment from this point of view. You all understand what you have to do. No time limit here. Do it as quickly as you can, though, because $40 is at stake. On your mark. Get set. Go. Okay, here we go. Toss it across there. Squeeze it in there. Come on, squeeze it in there quickly. I think we have a little bit of a lead over there. Come on, do it quick. You got to get past the line. Past the line. Hurry up. Hurry up. Throw it across there. Keep going. You may want to toss those back. You may want to toss that back. You're catching up. We need some more water
And the
on
same
this side.
shoes, too.
Keep it going. Keep it going. We just have a tiny sponge over there. We're still not there. You got to go past the line. Past the red line over here. Keep going. We got a winner. We've got a winner right over here. We've got a winner. Okay. $40. $40 for this team. Let's go back and play some more Double Dare here. Here we go, gang. Okay, if you want to grab the towels and wipe yourselves off, and we'll get ready to go in just a matter of seconds. $40 goes up over here, brings the Dynamite Duo up to $220. But remember, anything can happen in round 2. All right, here's your first question. You're in control. At 555 feet, this building stands straight and tall in Washington, D.C. What monumental structure is it?
Washington Monument.
It's good for $20. The Washington Monument.
Okay, this was filmed the same day as Tricksters, Dynamics, and the Mindbenders.
Okay, which of the Muppet movies takes place in and around London for $20?
There.
Okay, now worth $40. Which of the Muppet movies takes place in and around London? Or you can double dare them back. It'll be worth $80.
Double Dare.
Oh, Muppets Take Manhattan?
No.
Muppets Take Manhattan, unfortunately, does not take place in London. I don't know. You could probably figure that one out at home, but maybe not. The Great Muppet Caper is what. Yeah, now they're fighting over here.
And I'm pretty sure this. And I think these producers were even more pretentious than they were Brainsurge. Brainsurge, it was literally like third time's the charm. They won, but here they're like, oh come on, I don't care how long it takes. We need a winner. It might be 20 episodes, but we need to get the win. Someone has to go to Disney.
Like I said before, the Lackey episode we watched, or I think it was that production day. Like Skip even said, like it took like 15, 16 episodes to get someone to clear the locker room finally.
No, it's me. Well,
I think it might have been the largest gap because this took 10. Finders Keepers definitely had a winner early on. I think Make the Grade might have been like 15 or 16 as well, because we counted like 28 for season 1. I think there was only like 4 winners in the first half where they had the different colored name tags. That was like 10 or 11. They didn't have anyone win either, so.
Not important. Okay, that means we're going to put up an additional $40 over here. Brings you up to $280, and you now take control again, Dynamite Duo. What kind of place would you be in if you were in Sing Sing? It's a dare. Okay, worth $40. What kind of place would you be in if you were in Sing Sing?
Dare it back.
Okay, now worth $80. Double dared back. What kind of place would you be in if you were in Sing Sing?
We'll take the physical challenge.
Physical challenge. How many people know what Sing Sing is? It's a prison is what it is. And that means that we're going to have to go down here and take the physical challenge. Why don't we move down in this direction? Why don't you move next to me here? You're either sweating or you have a lot of water on you.
Did you see the one where like the kid kept falling when he tried to catch the pies?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have, oh yeah, this looks like fun, doesn't it? This is a little trick that we play with pies. Now what we're going to ask you to do is one of you will stand over here.
This is back when half the stuff they did was just like whipped cream.
And take the pies and just toss them over to your friend. Sounds easy?
Yes.
Yes. She says, yes, please. What are they going to do to me now? One of you on the other side will have to catch 3 pies in 30 seconds with boxing gloves on. Okay? Who's going to have the boxing gloves on? You can, she says right away. All righty. Where are the boxing gloves? We have them over here. Okay. Dave, can you help us out and help this gentleman on? We're going to come over in this direction. You can take the pie. You can walk over here. And you can toss it over the bar, okay? Now, I don't care how much cream you end up with on the plate, but you have to end up with the plate on the end, okay? If there's no pie on it, that's fine, but you have to hold the plate. You have to do 3 plates in 30 seconds. You all set?
Yes.
On your mark. We're going to start you off over here. Run over there. Be careful. It's a little bit wet. On your mark. Get set. Go. Let's hear it for him. Come on. Throw it over there. Come on. Catch it. And we'll count it. That's 1. Huh? No? We can't count it. You got to catch it in your hands. Okay, there's 1. Hurry up. We got 22 seconds. That's 2. Careful. Get him up. 1 more. They did it. Let's hear it for them. They did it. $80. Nice job.
But seriously,
Hey,
imagine
how
how much criticism the
Are you okay?
game at home
He's
got for
eating
like
the
all the
whipped cream. This
pies, all
man
the
is doing
slime
great.
stuff,
Tell you what, why don't you
similar
wipe
to
yourself
that
off
of
a little bit, and
and
why
the
don't we move
great
back in that
find
direction?
the
We're gonna play some more
Finders
double
Keepers
dip.
criticism for tearing up the house.
Well, I have the board game. There's nothing really like that involves mess at all, which kind of sucks.
That looks like fun.
And-
you are absolutely covered.
And I still wish
Like you had a
Brainsurge
fight
had
with
its
Soupy
seen
Sales
it
or
game.
something.
Do you know
Okay,
how
here we go.
well
Two,
the
300
sales would have been?
Okay, we're at the
That
end
is
of
the
the
end
show
of our
already.
game. $360, and you have won the Dynamite Duo. Congratulations. Let's hear it for him. Okay.
Still have that stupid nightmare where the winning team had nothing,
$360 over
had
here
no
for them.
more
That
than
means they have an opportunity to go to the Double
$90.
Dare obstacle course and an opportunity to win lots of prizes. Odd Couple had kind of a rough day today. $40, that's $20 a piece, but nobody on the
we're not
show
gonna
ever
bump you
leaves
up yet,
empty-handed.
'cause we
Harvey,
can't
tell them
afford
about the great consolation prizes they have.
See, they're great prizes.
You get a month's supply of Bubble Yum Bubble Gum. Yum it up with Bubble Yum. Green Slime Shampoo gets you clean, won't turn you green. Now you can slime yourself in your own shower. And every kid needs a hug. And these Hug-A-Pet animal back.
Remember like the first episode, they just got the stupid bubblegum and the shampoo? That was like the first episode they taped.
Action stores everywhere give kids of all ages the best.
$60
Yeah.
has been won by Russ and by Bridget, $180 apiece, and here's where the fun really starts. Our obstacle course, and we'll start off with a stunt we call Inside Out. We have 3 helium balloons. Inside one of those balloons you will find a flag. And we see Jeffrey over here. That means it's a gift certificate at Toys R Us. For how much, Harvey?
A $75 gift certificate for Toys R Us, the world's biggest and best toy store. It's your favorite place to go with thousands of toys and tons of fun in every aisle
would be
from
worth
Toys R Us.
All right, walk
$215 today.
No one looks at my webcam.
Tire swing. So the person
hello.
who does this particular stunt will
New
grab
friend.
this tire and stand over here with your hands stretched out to grab the flag after the balloon is burst. Take this tire, swing all the way over to the other side, grab that flag, and you're going to win this great
Wow,
prize.
this inflation is going so crazy. It's almost 3 times what it was worth back then.
Graphic equalizer and Dolby B noise reduction, a great musical prize from Sony.
Good prize. Okay, down this way, you will take the
Hey,
flag
guys,
after
you know me?
jump up
I'm
there and
over
grab
here.
it, and the person who burst the balloon will have run around and come over in this direction and go up our Sunday slide. It's full of chocolate syrup. You
I
get to
like
the
how
top
they
of that
changed
hopefully very
it
quickly. There's
into
a platform.
Sunday
You come down
slide
the
rather
slide in
than
this
the.
direction into some whipped cream,
better
chocolate
that
pudding, and
way.
butterscotch. Make sure you jump up there and grab that flag. You have to pass it on. Do that, you're going to win this.
The Fly Me skateboard. 7-ply concave maple deck in the new fishtail shape, furnished complete with knee and elbow pads by Nash Manufacturing.
Okay, I'm going to give you a hint on this one. This is our syrup canal filled with lime syrup. I'm sure you can smell that. You could probably smell that at home, as a matter of fact. It's been here for a day or two. You dive underneath.
Really?
Whoever's doing that. Grab
they
that flag.
valuable?
Now, the other person, don't wait till they...
Yeah, but I only archived a very few of them.
Okay, this is the easiest
Yeah,
obstacle of the whole
drag yourself out
show,
of
isn't
the
it?
Canal. Reach in there and grab it while the other person is still hanging in there. Do that, you're going to win
Although
this.
it arguably got replaced by
The state-of-the-art
Moonwalk.
Ross BMX Piranha for both boys and girls. For the kind of kid who
And
rides
this
hard
is
and
for
needs
Peter
the
John,
best.
like,
Piranha
hey
BMX by
guys,
Ross
it's your boy,
is the
Peter John.
answer.
Welcome
Okay,
to the
the
episode
tank.
in
We are going
Rugby
to
Today we're
ask
going
the
to talk
person with
about
the
this.
flag to
And
jump
this
into the
next
tank. We have
photo.
styrofoam peanuts in here once again.
So,
We have a flag in there. Grab that
www.
flag and
Yeah.
come across to the other side where your partner could be waiting with their hand out, grabbing the flag.
No, it's not. It's not even in the middle. It's like a third of the way into it.
You'll be able to watch TV wherever you are with Sony's Watchman portable TV. It's battery operated.
Thank God they never turned that into a search.
I have that thing. Did you know that?
Okay, here's your next hint. The person
Yes,
who
I
put
do
that
have that
styrofoam
thing.
Peanut box, our tank. The other person needs to be standing right over here. Grab that flag out before the other person pulls them out. Take the flag and go over there and sit on that side, because when the person pulls himself
I
out of the
remember
tank,
I was
they'll
one
sit
of
here,
the
go into
best
our,
audiences. I
little
was
group
watching
of,
those people
well,
do some
chocolate
things
syrup
back
and,
then. Did you know
jelly
that?
beans, all sorts of interesting things
Well,
in
you
that.
can't see
They'll
me over
pick the
there.
other person up, grab that flag, you'll win this.
But so hard to find me in this audience. Did you know that? It was so hard. Yeah, it was too impossible. I have that thing.
Okay,
Did you know
this
that?
is the crucial part of our obstacle
did
course.
not.
It's called the wall climb.
I know.
After
I have
that
it.
person jumps up
it's
and
in my
gets
room.
that flag, the other person needs to come around, or you need to come around, actually. You get the flag, pass it on, and grab the rope. Now, you can grab up at this point. You can grab at the
Easy
top.
for
What you
me.
need to do is climb that wall as quickly as you can. If you can leap over and get that flag and pass it down to your partner,
I prefer-
you're going to win this.
It's a VCR. Now you can
Prefer-
record and
I
watch
prefer the
Double Dare
wall.
whenever you want with this VCR from Sharp. It has 8-function remote, 110 channel capability, and it's from Sharp.
Okay, that's 7. This is number 8. When that person is hanging over there, if
Prefer
they can
the
grab
wall
that flag
climb
and
without
the
the
other person can be
rope.
over here and take it away from them, they can go through our tire run. Football players do this all the time in training. We are making double
And
dare
the
cake
second-
today. We have brown
second
sugar,
easiest
we have
obstacle,
flour, we have
except for the
butterscotch, we
times
have
when you
milk,
forget
and
the
of course we
flag.
have eggs. If you can do all 8 obstacles in 60 seconds or less, you're going to win this.
A fabulous Disney vacation. The luxury Buena Vista Palace, an official Walt Disney World hotel located in the heart of Walt Disney World Village. You'll dine in award-winning restaurants.
I'd be willing to bet
enjoy
the
unlimited
89.
transportation throughout the
Oh, unfortunate news, Nicole.
Vacation Kingdom.
This is like this first shitty obstacle course.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
and
do we have any
but I
questions
bet
about
the I'd be
anything?
willing to bet the
Anything
89
that you have on your mind that
Walt
you need to
Disney
have answered?
winners had a
Nothing.
better
How about you?
time than the
All right, you know
86
it all. 60
ones.
seconds or less. Now, who's going to start off with the balloon? Okay, not yet. Okay, now what I'd like you to do, I'm going to help you out. I'm going to grab this tire for you. Why don't you start up
Just
here,
really
put your
make
other
it
hand
easy
out.
for you
So
guys
as
to
soon as
win.
he
Come on.
pops that balloon, you can grab it, pass it on, and then you'll run along. All right, they have 60 seconds to accomplish 8 obstacles. Fabulous prizes along the way. Audience, cheer them on. On your mark.
Harvey looks
Get
good in
set,
red.
Go! Come on, let's do it. Sit on it, step on it. Come on, sit on it. Go to the other one. Didn't come out. Get another one. Sit on it, step on it. Come on.
I can't believe the producers made 30
Okay, there it
balloons.
is. Pass to the flag. Pass to the flag. All right, 47 seconds. Come on, all across.
Was
Grab that flag. Pass it on.
so-
Okay, take it. Just take one. Go ahead, slide. Go. Smart, pull yourself up. Pull yourself up. Quicker. Try and grab it.
Ooh,
Try
slippery.
and go the side. Keep going after. Come on, cheer 'em on. You've got 30 seconds. Try and grab the top there. Try and grab it. Come on, you're almost there. Keep going. Pull yourself up. Pull yourself up. Okay, come on, get on the platform. You've got 20 seconds. All right, you need to slide down. Okay, here you go. Grab that. Grab it. Get up there and grab it. All right, pass it on. Okay, go through these.
That's to the
Get out.
wrong
Come here. You need to
person.
come over here. Go through. Grab the flag. Okay, now you take it. Hurry up. You got 4 seconds. Go ahead. Jump in here. Go ahead. We've got 3. That's it. Time's up.
That was after.
Sorry, gang. Time's up. Did a good job. Let's hear it for them. They did one heck of a good job. Come on over here. There you go.
At the first tape, despite the disaster, like technically gave him the one for 3. They got 6, but like even the episodes after.
All right, Russ, Bridget,
Yeah.
you're doing fine there. Let's tell them what prizes they've won, Harvey.
Okay, Mark, they've each won the Toys R Us gift certificate, the Walkman, the skateboard, and the BMX bike prize package worth over $500.
Sounds pretty good to me.
Okay, so we'll watch one more cap. We're already like an hour in this. We're gonna watch 2 shows. So next in order would be the Navigators, but I already watched that episode, and I'm not watching it again.
Yeah, that's fair. And
I think the next in terms of order is this one. Look, it's the last. This one.
On your mark.
It's episode 23. Which is, let me check. It is the same day as.
or rather, episode 22, technically.
Oh, this is the same
22,
day as.
22G.
Yeah. Before we get, we're not gonna watch this, but we'll watch Bandits at some point. We'll watch Bandits at one point. That'll probably be the next one, but I just need to
Right.
show this off. Well, we mentioned Freeze because we're not gonna watch this. I do want to show this awful course.
David, so once she gets that flag, you pass.
Isn't it
on
kind
to
of
the
weird
biker,
that they put the
and you come over
hamster
here,
wheel in
go
the
to next
background
time.
even though
I'll
it
give
was
you a little
never
head start, 'cause That's a
used?
little bit heavy. I'll start you up there, and you can just push in that direction. Right, follow the arrows. All right, audience, they have 60 seconds or less to do it. Let's cheer them on. On your mark. Get set.
This is the
Go.
only time
All right, get that flag. Get in there. Get those flags. Go in there quickly. Push those. Go ahead. Do it everywhere. Get them everywhere. Go towards the bottom. Quickly. There's a flag over here. He pointed over here. Look in there. Get it. Okay, pass it on. All right, you got 45 seconds. Go ahead. Leap through there. Okay, you come over here. You gotta get the flag. This flag. Get this flag. All right,
Keep
pass it
missing
on.
the
All right,
ringer.
now you gotta go up the stairs as quickly as you can. Do it fast. All right. Do it fast. There you go. Okay. Go backwards. Go the other way. Turn around. All right. Pull the string. You just have 21 seconds. Pull it down. All right. Get the flag. Crawl through here. All right. You got 20 seconds.
And then later on, he tried pulling it, but the bucket didn't tip over, so they skipped it.
We got 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
No, not the bucket didn't tip over. The cord got caught, so they skipped it. And then 87, the bucket did not tip over when it was fully pulled.
All right, Mark, they both won the Atari video game, the Con Air, and the Levi's wardrobe, a prize package worth almost $250.
So you got an Atari, you got some like, style and production, you got some frickin' jeans. It's great. I think the Bandits, it was the Garfield phone, the sweatpants, and then the skateboard. We'll watch
And
this forever.
another
Come on, this worked earlier. Maybe it's on YouTube. I'll just watch it there.
Another thing,
Oh, it is. Never mind. Well, there.
another thing that's pretty outrageous to me is that the season that went with the most consecutive losses was Orlando with 18. It was not this season, or even
Here we go.
Philly.
Let's watch this. There we go.
Isn't that crazy that Orlando had the most consecutive losses?
Go!
These two teams are going plunger to plunger.
And again, it's like the
to
second
first stick
lowest
dunk the ball
season with
inside
like
the basket.
9
The first team that
wins.
takes the plunge will win $20 and control of the game show that doubles your chance to win.
Well, I kind of say that because 40 was the common standard for this show.
Alrighty. You can't hold it.
And another thing, so many good teams were very close, like Bionic Blondes and Self-Destruction. Seriously, if the Sushi had been 3, they would have won it on the buzzer, right?
And now, here's your Double Dare host, Mark Summers.
Thank you, Harvey. Thank you. Welcome to Double Dare. It's the only show that dares you to win 8 great prizes with a run through our crazy obstacle course. But, of course, only one team gets that chance. What do you say we say hello to them right now? The Devils, Adam and Brahim, on this particular side of the stage today.
Good.
Team. Winning ways today, the Mashers, Remy and Adina, on this side of the stage. And Adina jumps forward, and you guys will probably win some more, and why don't we move ahead and talk about the game. Double Dare is a game where right answer gets you dollars, but a dare gets you double. Here's how that works. I'm going to ask a question, and if you don't know the answer, or you think the other team hasn't got a clue, you can dare them for double the dollars. But be careful. They can always double dare you back for 4 times the bucks. And then what you have to do is either answer the question or take the physical challenge. All right, $20 over here for the Devils, Adam and Brahim, and what do you say we say catch out there, gang? I'm going to have to hold that the whole game. Okay, in control, Adam and Brahim.
They didn't do widescreen for another 8 years.
Here's your first question. Good luck. What made Pinocchio's nose grow longer?
When he lied.
By lying.
By lying, that's right, for $10. $30 lead for the Devils. Here's your next question. What common lawn weed can be eaten in salads or made into wine? Or you can dare them.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're $20 to Remy and Adina. What common lawn weed can be eaten in salads or made into wine? 5 seconds.
Double Dare.
All right, $40 over here for the Devils. What common lawn weed can be eaten in salads or made into wine? I need an answer, or you can take the physical challenge.
Take physical challenge.
Gotta take that physical challenge. We were looking for a dandelion. Dandelions can be eaten, and
here's a fun production note for you guys.
Well, right.
While they filmed the 1992 specials first in February, they didn't film the rest of the 92 season for 5 months. Pretty crazy.
Yep.
And of
Take
course,
the physical challenge right over in this direction, guys.
they had to be extra selective on who to choose for the final
You are
day.
a little bit away from graduation at this point in your lives, but I know rather soon that's going to happen. And you wear a hat when you do that, and it's called a mortarboard. And I'd like one of you to place this on your head. Who's going to do it? All right, why don't you put that on your head? And while you're doing that, why don't you have a seat here? And actually, there's a little chin strap. Why don't you put that under your chin if you do it like that? And that makes sure that it's going to stay on. It's a new slingshot there, kids. All right, and what you have to do is stack 3 cups and saucers on his head. No, you keep doing it the wrong way. I'll tell you what I want you to do. Do it on the front. All right? There you go. A little bit easier. All right, Robin will help you out as you have a seat down there. We've got several cups and several saucers here. All you have to do is put 3 cups and 3 saucers in 15 seconds, balanced, in control. Do that, you got $40 and a $70 lead. All right, when I say go. On your mark. Get set. Go. All right, he has to put 3 cups and 3 saucers on there, and he's got 2 saucers on there. Got to keep your head straight. You may want to help him out. Okay, there's 3. You need 3 cups. There's 1 cup.
And I have to say, the new soundstage really improved these physical challenges, like the conveyor belt and the relay and the new balloon.
We got it. We got it. Nice job. $40. What do you say? Do we get it? We got it. We got it. Nice job. $40 over there. Brings them up to $70. Let's play some more double there. Come on, guys.
Unless the clock was out of sync.
Judges say they got it right on the buzzer, so they have a $70 lead and no money yet for the Mashers. Plenty of time in round 1. Here's your next question, Adam and Brahim. How many signs of the Zodiac are there?
12.
Dare.
All right, $20 over here to the Mashers. Put you on board for the first time. How many signs of the Zodiac are there?
9.
9. Incorrect. There was a dare. $20 goes to the Devils, brings them up to $90. 12 signs of the Zodiac. 12 signs of the Zodiac is what we're looking for. Okay, Adam and Brahim, here is your question. You are in control again. Actors Nicholas Rowe and Alan Cox played school friends in a 1985 movie. What 2 characters did they play? Was it 2 of the friends and explorers, the young Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson in Young Sherlock Holmes, or Chunky and Mouth from Goonies?
Dare.
Worth $10.
Chunky and Mal from Goonies.
Incorrect. No money changes place. There was no dare at stake. The young
Another thing,
Sherlock
did the
Holmes,
Goldbergs
Dr.
episode
Watson, young
recreate the
Sherlock
set
Holmes. That's
well?
Nicholas Rowe and Alan Cox played. Control goes to the Mashers, Remy and Adina. First time of the game,
I
believe
think
they are
I
in
think
control.
Mark
Here's your
tweeted
question.
about the episode
In
and
the
he was pretty
cartoons,
happy with it.
Who is Metro City's #1 agent? No audience answers, please.
Inspector Gadget.
That's right. $10 on the board. Nice job. Inspector Gadget is what we were looking for. You are in control, worth $10. Here's your next question. If you were being looked for by a truant officer, what would you have done?
Dare.
Truant officer. Talk it over if you
Skip
like.
school without a good reason.
Or you can dare them.
Dare.
All right, guys. If you were being looked for by a truant officer,
They
what
even
would you
still
have done?
have truant officers around.
I don't know.
Or you can double dare them back.
Double Dare.
All right, worth $40. Bring up to 50. Just $40 between first and second. If you were being looked for by a truant officer, what would you have done? Or you can take the physical challenge.
Take the physical,
Physical challenge. Nobody on this show would know that because they never do this. Skip school. Nobody who ever watches Double Dare has ever skipped school. I'm absolutely sure of that. Okay, time to take the physical challenge, Remy and Adina. Come on over here if you would. All right. Remy over there and Adina over there. And what we're going to ask you to do is take a feather and make it go from one side of the stage all the way to the other. And then bring it back. But the way you do it is not by blowing it.
And that reminds me, I'm still ashamed for Nick Splat airing the awful Double Dare 2000 pilot where the winning team did nothing but win challenges.
You can't push it. You can't pick it up with your hand. You can just flap so the wind makes it go, all right? You got 15 seconds to go back and forth. You move over in this direction. Adina, you put it on your hand, all right? So when it gets right to you, you can flip your flipper all the way back and get it past this point, and you'll be in good shape. All right, 15
To the Blue Blazers, maybe, because the team, they only won one toss-up. I think the other team kept screwing up questions, and the red team did all the challenges. I think they won one and lost the other ones. And then the Blue Blazers basically won. And Mark's like, "Oh, you guys made such a big comeback," and he's like, "No." He did that with the one Philly episode where the team didn't even do anything and they won.
seconds, $40 at stake.
Yeah.
On your knees, guys. On your mark. Get set.
And I guess the other
flap it
family
over.
would have
Quick,
gotten
you gotta do it
7 of the
Keep moving,
obstacles.
keep going. You can move closer up to it. Do it harder, do it harder, do it harder. Hurry up,
That's
you got 10
hilarious,
seconds.
that physicality
10
he's
seconds.
got.
All right, hurry. Get out of the way. Okay, move up, move closer. Move closer. All right, didn't get it. You guys had to move a little bit closer. $40 goes over here, brings them up to $130, and let's play some more Double Dare. All right, didn't happen. You have to be careful when you take those physical challenges. It can work against you. Okay, Devils, you are back in control.
I should just do another stream on YouTube at this point, because the Twitch people aren't really watching these.
Additional $40 brings you to $130. Here's your next question. What's the full name of Huey Lewis's band?
Dare.
Very quiet in the audience, please. What's the full name of Huey Lewis's band? Or you can dare them. Time is up. Okay, that means they lose control. Huey Lewis and the News is what we're looking for. If that buzzer rings, control changes place. No money changes place, however. Mashers, you are in control. Here's your question. In Italy, children look forward to the arrival of the Christmas elf, goat, or witch? In Italy.
Elf.
Elf, incorrect. We were looking for the Christmas witch in Italy. So, once again, no money changes place. Control back to Adam and Brahim. Here's your question. On Dennis the Menace, what's the girl's name who likes Dennis? Shh. Very quiet out there. On Dennis the Menace, what's the girl's name who likes Dennis?
Dare.
Dare. Okay, worth $20. On Dennis the Menace, what's the girl's name who likes Dennis? You didn't answer, you can double dare and back.
Double Dare.
All right, back over here. It's worth $40. On Dennis the Menace, what's the girl's name who likes Dennis?
Physical challenge.
Physical audience, who is it? Margaret. That's right. On Dennis, she's always trying to get after him, and he's not interested. Okay, Devils, come on over here. For
That was
$40
such a
for the
weird
physical challenge.
movie.
All right.
I especially hate the
we got
Christmas
some pies over here
version.
for you. Here's what
Boy,
you gotta
was
do,
that
gang.
not
You've got to
fun.
take a pie and toss it over the
Oh, we
bar
get
to
to
your
see this
friend. And
again,
what they have to
Nicole.
do is catch 3 pies in their hands, but they'll be catching them not with their hands, but with boxing gloves, okay? So who's going to toss the pies? You're going to toss them. All righty. Why don't you move over in this direction? Then this man is going to have to put on the boxing gloves. All right, what I'm going to ask you to do, Brahim, is you're going to run up here. Now, you may want to toss them a little bit high. Don't toss them too far, all right? Dave's back here trying to protect his body. All right, you got the boxing gloves on. All you have to end
Oh,
up
they
with
moved the
is
bar
the
further
plate.
away.
All you have to end up with is the plate, okay? You have to get 3 in 30 seconds. 3 in 30 seconds, all right? If the pie doesn't happen, that's okay. Just grab 3 plates. All right, guys, on your mark. Get set. Go! All right, there's one pie in. He got it. That's one. Okay, drop it. Drop it. Get another one. All right, there's another one. 2. No. Did he get it? Drop it. Drop it. Did you get it? No, he didn't get it. Didn't get it. Here we go. We only got 1 so far. Okay, he got 2. Hurry up. You got 17 seconds. Hurry up. Get it up there. Can you get it? He got it. He got it. Nice job. All right, 3 pies. And 13. That's the end of round 1. That's what that sound means. And with $170, this team over here has the lead. Let's hear it for them. Nice job. We're going to take a quick break, go back and recharge our brains, come up with some of our crazier stunts. And in the second round, money doubles. Anything can happen. Join us when we come back here on Double Dare. You can only see the show that goes on when you folks are away. Okay, welcome back to round 2 on Double Dare, where the dollars get big, they double, and anything can happen. And by the way, when you hear this sound, that means the game is over. The Devils have the lead. They have $170, but $40, and control of round 2 is at stake. Let me tell you what you have to do. Can't fall off these green little mushrooms. If you do that, you're automatically disqualified. The other team gets the money. You take off your pants. You take off your top. Switch them. You do the same thing. I didn't know you got to tell people to do that on TV. Okay. And do that as quickly as you can. You're in control. You have $40, and very important that you do this, all right, especially this side over here. All right. When I say go, on your mark, get set, go. All right, take those pants off. Don't fall off. Don't lose your balance. Don't lose your balance. Do it quick. Okay, put that on quickly. Hurry up. Quick, quick, quick. You guys are getting there. Don't fall off. Put on those pants. You got to put on the top. Okay, you're in good shape there. You got to put your pants on. You got to put your top on. She fell off. She fell off. Okay, gang. She fell off. She's disqualified. You automatically get the $40 and control the round 2. Let's play some more Double Dare.
At least she was honest about it.
If you fall off, we tell you that up front. You're disqualified. The other team gets the money. Balance it.
There's one where they had to, like, the hilarious asparagus, they had to, like, pump the milk thing, and then the judges call it, they're like, they're holding the container, we can't accept that. The other team automatically wins.
It's a little bit difficult on those. All right, $210 over here for the Devils in control of round 2. Here's your first question. What 4 flavors, for $20, what 4 flavors make up a Sky Bar candy bar?
Oh, it's a Sky Bar.
Dare.
Dare. Well, I haven't had a Sky Bar in a long time. Worth $40, give you 50. What 4 flavors make up a Sky Bar candy bar?
Double Dare.
Double Dare. You don't look too happy about that, Adina. Worth $80 to Adam and Brahim. What 4 flavors make up a Sky Bar candy bar? Or you can take the physical challenge.
Physical challenge.
Okay, we're looking for peanut butter, caramel, chocolate, and vanilla. Okay, worth $80. Come on, Adam and Brahim. Let's move over here. Come on. Step right here. Brahim right here. Adam right over here. This is called Up You Go, and we have built some bizarre contraption here, and I'll tell you what, why don't we put this on you in just a second. What you have to do is put it on your head, so why don't we do that right now. You got to face this direction, and you got to face, okay, now get on your knees, all right? This is strange. Now what we're going to ask you to do is to balance something, and what we have here are some cups and saucers, and we also have something inside those cups and saucers, just a little water. What you have to do, you got 20 seconds.
Again, the main reason that I think the other team got 750 is that the questions had like few words in them, and they answered within 2 seconds. Does that make sense?
On your mark. Get set. Go! All right, they're doing it. They're getting up slowly. They're trying not to spill anything. You can't use your hands. You can't use your hands. They're doing it. Look at it. They got it! Nice job! Nice job. All righty, guys. Brings you up to 80 additional dollars. We'll take this off. Be careful. Yeah, all right, $290. Let's keep going. They took their time. It was slow and methodical, and $80 goes to the Devils. Here's your next question. In a Smurf family portrait, who would be the only Smurf wearing glasses?
Rainy.
Rainy for $20. Next question, here you go. Jean Lussier celebrated July 4th, 1928 by going over Niagara Falls inside a rubber ball, a barrel, or a red, white, and blue canoe.
Barrel,
Red, white, and blue canoe.
Red, white, blue canoe is incorrect. We're looking for a rubber ball. No money changes
Same
place, but
tradition.
control goes to the Mashers for $20. Here's your question. Very quiet, please. No answers. On the Monkees TV show, who's the drummer?
Double Dare.
You're going to dare. Worth $40. Tell me the monkey who is the drummer.
Mickey.
Mickey Dolenz. That's right. $350. And carrying on with the Devils, here's your question. On the TV show, how many kids live under the same roof with Kate and Allie? How many kids?
3.
3. Emma, Chip, and Jenny for $20. That's right. $370 is what you have now. Next question, Rub-a-dub-dub. Who were the 3 men inside the tub?
Butcher, the baker, and the candlestick
Dare.
maker.
All right, $40 over here for the mashers. Rub-a-dub-dub. Who were the 3 men inside the tub?
The butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker.
Way to go, Adina. $40. Okay, here's your next question. The Mexican free-tailed bats of Texas consume a yearly quantity of insects. Do they total around 20,000 tons, 700 tons, or 55,000 pounds?
Dare.
They want to take a guess or dare them?
700 tons.
700 tons. Incorrect. We were looking for 20,000 tons. That sound means it's the end of the game, and with $370, the Devils have won. They won.
Minimum thing, though.
Good job, guys. You get to split that $370. You also get an opportunity at the Double Dare obstacle course. We'll talk to you about that in just a second. Mashers, kind of a tough day, $25 a piece. Don't look sad, though. That's pretty good money for a day's work. And also, you get some terrific consolation prizes. Harvey, tell them what
Just
they
as
are.
I suspected, they didn't bump them up.
Green Slime Shampoo
I
gets
think
you
50
clean.
was the minimum at this time anyway. Because even though Pinhead was like 30 first, I'm pretty sure I think 50 was still the minimum. Till, yes.
I really hope that these teams got money later on. Like they were mailed there, like due to rule change.
The Apache thing I think was like episode 50 something, and then I think the only other one they brought up was the Halloween one, because they had 80, but they gave them 100, so. Because I think, I'm trying to remember, Think Fast was definitely one of the early ones.
Apache's is 54.
Okay. Because they didn't bump, because I think Lackey wasn't until like the end of, like the second half. Carrington like was near the end as well. Get the Picture was automatic, and then Finders Keepers they never did, because I'm pretty sure with the exception of like 2 cases, nobody ever got below 100 anyway.
Won't turn you green. Now you can get slimed in your own shower.
And Apache's was the first day of first one of day 3.
Delicious caramel.
Candies. That's literally all they get.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to win some prizes. Let's get right to it. Starting off with the Nightmare, we have...
It's weird because the hamster wheel's not even in this frickin' taping session.
Have some feathers in there.
Because it was still too big for them to move, but sometimes they were able to easily replace Sunday Slide and put it back, because I'm sure you knew this, but Sunday Slide was detachable. It was not one piece.
I mean, Sunday Slime, pretty sure, was almost always like obstacle 3, so...
Feathers are maybe on the top. You never can tell on the show. We have a flag. Pick that flag
in
out
later
quickly.
episodes, it was number 1, and then
you'll win
in
this.
season 3, they changed it to 6.
God, imagine winning a frickin' Atari in 1986. When the frickin' Nintendo's coming out.
Atari 7800 video game system that plays video games only a computer could play before.
The person
do Nintendo until like frickin' New York.
who is doing the getting of the flag then comes over here and does the getting of the crank. And the other person jumps through our rollers over here. Your friend turns the crank and will spit you out right down our old slide here today. And there is chocolate on that. Grab that flag, pass it on to your partner, and get this.
Colorful styling products from Conair. It's high energy.
Sadly, it was always the same for Double Dare 2000. It was always the rainbow streak on it.
By Conair, colors that energize.
Then,
Grab
after the
flag,
first
pass it on to
session,
your
it always had
partner,
a
and come
crew
over here to the
member
sewer chute. The person
cranking
with the
it
flag
rather
has to
than the
come up
next
these steps as
teammate.
quickly as possible. There is a platform. Then you have to go backwards, guys, down the ladder. One of you will go down, but before you get to the bottom, there's a string we want you to pull. That'll turn the bucket
Yeah,
over.
and you
There's
can
a
totally
flag in
tell
there
this
and a
was
little
ripped straight off the
surprise. After you get
playground
flag, you
based
have
on
another chute to
the
go through.
wheel
Do it quickly
and
win
the
this prize.
and the coloring.
Skateboard, 7-ply concave maple deck, and the new fishtail shapes, furnished complete with.
Think about it. Think about all those elementary school kids competing at their own playground. trying to
As soon
win
as
the
you come out of the
course.
sewer chute, grab
Does that
the
sound
flag
like your
and come up here
nostalgia?
to our monkey bars. Get across as quickly as you can. If you fall down, you got to go right back up to the rung that you fell off of.
So many.
Grab the flag
I had
and
a
win
Sunday
this.
slide at my elementary school. I'm not going to lie to you because of the rails.
EasyPhone automatic telephone answering system. Features include simple message playback and tone remote control system from Panasonic.
Your friend can be standing over here. As soon as you grab the flag, pass it on, jump up on these mushroom steps and into our tank full of balloons today. You want to go feet first. There's a flag over on the right-hand side. Grab it as quickly as you can. And I think our friend Jeffrey is all dressed up for the party. Tell us how much that
Once
gift
again, I'm
certificate is
glad
worth
they
today,
didn't put
Arnie.
the flag in one of those
$50 gift
balloons.
certificate from Toys R Us, the world's biggest and best toy stores. Your favorite place to go with thousands of toys and tons of fun in every aisle from Toys R Us.
The person who is not running through the balloons can be over here with their hands stretched out. Grab that flag as quickly as you can. Your friend will have time getting
And I
out
kind of miss
as you
when they
move
put
over
the
here to
flag
rope
3/4
climb.
of the
Get on
way
here as
in
quickly
there.
as you can and go up our rope climb, grab the flag, pass it on, and win this.
It's a CD player. Listen to your favorite music with a
Yeah, half of these
digital audio player.
half of these
from
obstacles are from the very first episode.
It's weird because, like, with the exception of like some of the sewer chute and maybe the rare, like a lot of these obstacles were really clean.
Fisher, the first name in high
Hmm.
fidelity.
The person who comes out of
Yeah, I'd say a lot of the obstacles are kind of clean in the early episodes. Aside from like the Sunday
Yeah,
slide stuff.
the balloon tank will then be running over in this direction while your friend goes
And
up the rope.
slime
You
canal,
have
of
to come over
course.
here and stand on this stool and
I think
swing
starting with
across on the tire. Now, if your
starting
feet touch
with
the ground, we're gonna make you go
87B,
back.
they
Once you
really
get to the
wanted
other
to be
side,
known
you'll see
for
that flag.
mass.
Grab it and win this.
It's a VCR. Now you can record and watch Double Dare whenever you want with this VCR from Sharp. It has 8-function remote, 110 channel capability. And
You
best of
could,
all,
but
it's from
again, we
Sharp.
could make the
All right,
argument
keep your
that you can't do that on
composure. Listen to me
television is
along the way.
responsible for
The
most
person who
of
comes off the rope
Legacy.
climb will then come over to our teeter board and have a seat right there at the end. The
I
person who
mean,
comes
that's
off the
also
tire
kind of why
step
we
will
got.
grab the flag and not
That's also
pass it
why
this
we got
time
the
because
secret
they will
slime
get on this side of the
action.
teeter board, push themselves down into some whipped cream, some cherries, some chocolate, little Jello for color. Do that in 60 seconds
I wonder if they used this in, like after this season because it was too easy.
or less, and all this will be yours.
Same with
Your very own racing
same with
car.
hats off.
From FW Leisure Industries, it's a mini Indy
So
racer. Looks like the
useless.
real thing. Will take you where you want to go with a free.
You know what this
Yes,
fuel
so they
thing
remove.
is? Cause you know how I did that one
Huh?
sided dock or something?
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure all the teams who end up winning, at least in the early seasons, only got the frickin' racers. They never got a trip.
Horsepower engine, vacuum form pleated seats, goes up to 7.
The Pinheads, the Rams, the Dragons. Even like the high scoring teams like the Griswolds got screwed on that too.
15 miles an hour, and it's yours from Double Dare.
Okay, you're going to be looking for the flag,
And-
right? Okay, you must pass it on to your friend. You have to either put it through your teeth or put it in your mouth as you jump
Yes, so they
through
retired
on our
the
rollers,
lift and
okay?
hats
You'll do the
off after
cranking.
the season.
You can't help
Oh,
them here on the feathers, all right? You cannot help them
and
on
was
the
there
feathers.
one more
They've
obstacle
got
that they
60 seconds to do it. Let's
retired?
cheer 'em.
Nightmare and then the frickin' flagpole.
Come on, audience.
Oh yeah,
On your mark,
flagpole.
Get set. Go! All right.
It was
Go on
literally
that
the
feather.
Sunday
Go,
slide
go,
and
go.
the
You
search
push him through.
obstacle.
Push him through. Good job. Go ahead. Get the flag. Get it. No, he's got to pass it to you. Pass it to him. No, this flag here. Pass it to him. Go ahead. Now you come over here. You go up here as quickly as you can. Go up quicker.
And
Come on, hurry
of
up.
course
Then you'll
they.
back down. Don't forget to back down. Hurry up.
And this is,
Okay, don't
and of
forget.
course, because
Once
of
you
the
get to bottom,
injury
grab the
on this
rope.
obstacle,
Grab
they
the rope.
changed it into a slide at the
That's
end.
it. Go ahead.
And that was a
Get
smart
it,
choice,
get the
wasn't
flag.
it?
Pass it through. Pass it through. All right, over here.
Ooh, you're losing time.
Come on.
They always did that same shape. It was like two circles the other way.
Go across.
Did you notice that for these layouts? It was like the same placement of which goes where.
You come over here.
They rarely did the whole circle thing this season. It was always around those two mini circles.
Time is up. Time is up. Let's give them a round of applause. They did
Yeah, but
super
wasn't that
today.
weird how they managed that same pattern of those obstacles?
Listen closely. Good job. Listen closely. Harvey's going to tell you everything you won.
Mark, they've each won the Atari video game, the Con Air products, the skateboards, the phone machine,
There
the
he
gift
is.
certificate from Toys R Us, a prize package worth over $500 each.
Nice job. How you feeling? Got a little trouble in the exchange there. You did a good job. Hope you enjoyed yourselves on Double Dare. Join us tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.
Hey.
I mean, this is back when you had to hold like every frickin' a flag or something.
Yeah, and I remember Isaac said they just put it in like there's like a bucket next to the obstacle where they threw it instead.
Yeah, we can watch one more, I guess. I was
And
gonna do for Finders Keepers. I'm gonna wait to do season 1 because I'm doing my reviews.
if I'm not mistaken, there were so many original season obstacles that were quickly retired, like the tire swing, Tarzan vine, the just desserts. Pretty interesting.
Yeah,
It's a late 2005 airing.
Yep.
Yeah, is it me or do all the ones with the big TVY logo come from season 2?
I'm not sure because I'm pretty sure season 3 was not 2005 because the logo, the thing would say like S35 or something. I'm pretty sure.
And just to remind you, September 4th, 2006 at 5:30 a.m. Eastern was the last airing.
I'm curious on what the last episode was.
If we end up finding it, will it be very valuable to you?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure this, because I know the one was mentioned was I'm pretty sure this is either 229, 31, or 32, because this is like in the middle of the season. Yeah, there's only 4 teams that broke 700 points this season, sadly. Because, I mean, there's a couple in Season 1, but I'm going to do Season 1 as you review them.
If you can find the heart hidden in this picture, then you can win a run through our prize-filled house where what you find is what you keep on Finders Keepers. And
Yeah, why did
here's the
YouTube
host
reduce
of
its types of qualities?
Finders Keepers, the man with the puzzling personality, Wesley York.
Thank you, Joe, and welcome to Finders Keepers, the place where you can turn trash into cash. Listen, if you can come up with a better opening than that, send it to me, and I'll try to use it on the show, okay? Let's say hi to our blue team. We have Melanie and Lance. Welcome. And keeping guard on our red team are the 2 R's, Reggie and Ronette. Sounds like a singing group, doesn't it? Reggie and the Ronettes. Let's go right to our... Oh, well, no, let's go to the rules. We always have to do the rules. I know sometimes you get tired of listening to the rules, but they make me do it every day. And our hidden pictures round, being first to correctly circle what's hidden will get you $25 and earn you the right to search a room. Or if you can find that hidden object, we'll give you $50. But as you know, if you can't find the object, the $50 goes to the other team. It's the team with the most money at the end of the game that goes in that wild room-to-room search for some great prizes. All right, now let's go to that hidden picture. We call this Tramp on Wheels. Charlie Chaplin from The Little Tramp. It's worth $25. We're playing for the right to search Alibaba's bathroom.
I see a boat.
Here's the clue. When I write my name, I hardly think. I dip this quill. Red team. I dip this quill in a bottle of ink. The red team is correct for $25.
Yeah. Oh, I see a boat.
Now we're going to be playing for the right to search...
I'm actually watching this off my computer. I can actually see things, because I was watching this off my phone originally when I did my...
the living room, and here's the clue. Finders Keepers headline. Jack and Jill in red team again.
Near the pail and the window.
Jack and Jill in 2 Crown Crack Up both kick this. They kick the bucket. That's correct. And red team now has $50. Earn the right to search 2 rooms on that blue team over there, though. We've got Mel.
Wilkins Coffee is arguably the best commercial of the 50s, isn't it?
Which one?
Wilkins Coffee.
Yeah.
Melanie. And Melanie.
Don't they always make you laugh?
You want to be a photojournalist, huh?
Yeah, I do.
It's all about Lance. And you're a dancer, right? Well, now we're playing for the right to search the moon, our moon room. Here's the clue. Flowers who wish... Blue team.
The bird.
That is incorrect. A little
Flowers
too
in the
fast on the
vase, the
buzzer,
thing
blue
on
team.
the
That means the
right.
red team gets to listen to the entire clue. They'll have 3 seconds when I finish. I know they're happy. Flowers who wish to be noticed. No, blue team, you can't buzz in. Clear the board. I know you want to buzz in, blue team, but it's the red team's turn. Flowers who wish to be noticed, hang out here. Red team? The vase is correct for $25. Red team is making a clean sweep of it. They have $75. Blue team's yet to get in there, but we have one more room up for grabs, and that's the Tarzan's room. And here it is. We're at $25. Ha ha ha, you dumb gutter ball. Blue team.
Bowling pin.
You missed me. The bowling pin is correct. That a way to go, Lance. Blue team is in there now, so at the end of the first hidden pictures, the red team has $75. Blue team's trailing at $25. Blue team gets to search Tarzan's room. Red team gets to search the Alibaba's bathroom, the living room, and the moon room. Come on, let's see what kind of destruction we can do to our house today.
Let's take a look at our rooms that are doomed. We'll get tortured in the tower, take a swing around the jungle with Tarzan and Jane, get a pie in the face in the pastry shop, and see what we can sniff out of Alibaba's bathroom. Here are the first 3 prizes you can win in our room romp. In room 1, Toys R Us, the world's biggest and best toy store, is your favorite place to go, with thousands of toys and tons of fun in every aisle from Toys R Us. And in room 2, Franklin's Language Master. It's a complete dictionary, a complete thesaurus, and completely revolutionary. The world's first electronic dictionary defines 80,000 words by Merriam-Webster. And in room 3, Magna Mountain Bikes. More power.
I'm pretty sure the
to climb and
producers are the ones who
accelerate. Magna,
organize the
hot new name on the
prizes,
street.
or at the very least
Distributed
contact the
by
companies to get the
Dynamite
stuff.
Industries. Now back to Wesley in the house.
That's the
Thanks,
Nick
Joe. We're
Arcade
in Alibaba's
bike.
room. I'm with Reggie and Ronette. And your favorite kind of dancing
Actually,
is
that could be
snake
a good
dancing?
come for me.
Well, that's appropriate since there are a lot of snakes hidden
Yeah,
here
great prizes.
all over the place. There are these snakes. Can you show us how a snake dance goes? Yeah, all right. Go ahead. Very good, Ronette. That's fabulous. All right, now you know how this plays, don't you? You're going to read your clue. We've got an object hidden someplace in all this junk. If you can find it, we'll give you $50. If you can't, we're going to give that $50 to the blue team. Here we go. Here's your clue. Alibaba wasn't known to quibble, but when he ate, this caught his dribble. Ready to go? Find it. Find what catches dribble. There they go. They are going through this. Our snake dancer, Ronette, and Reggie, our basketball player. Catches dribble. What catches dribble? Is that the answer? That is incorrect. The ball is not the answer. What we're looking for is right here. Let me see if we can find it. It's under here someplace. Oh, it's in here. It was broken. It's inside the thing. And here's the baby bib. This catches dribble. That means we add the $50 to the blue team, and we have a tie score. Both teams have $75. But you guys are in the right church living room. Follow me. All right. A little too fast for the answer. Sometimes, you know, when you think you might know it, why don't you ask each other and confer to make sure that's the answer you want to give me, because I can only accept one answer. Here is the living room. It's worth $50. You can go in the lead again if you can find it. Finders Keepers headline. This thing survives through scrape with icy window. Do you have any idea? What, did you see something?
Yeah.
So you think you know where it is, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not going to let you get there. All right, ready to go? Find it! All right, she found it. She saw it sticking there. It's our ice scraper. Sure, you saw that. It was hidden there. We thought we'd hide it from you, and you just saw a corner of it, right? That means you guys now go into the lead. You have 125. Blue team has 75. You like this, don't you?
Sure.
Yeah, that was fast. Pretty good. All right, we have one more room to search in this first hidden pictures round, and you've earned the right to search the moon room. Let's go upstairs. All right. There's hardly any gravity in this room. Do you feel sort of light-weighted? Oh, my goodness. Take me to your leader. Ronald Reagan. No. Okay, here we go. Moon room. Be careful. There's craters. All these craters. There's things hidden in all these craters on our moon. And someplace maybe in slime and all sorts of goo could be there. Things could be falling down in just a second on us. And here's the clue worth $50. I thought basketball players... This is your clue. I thought basketball players were tall and cool, like Reggie. But this guy's just a little fool. Ready to go? Find it for 50 bucks. They're going inside everything. They're looking in the craters. They're going to... Oh, what is that? Is that your answer? Oh, look at it. It is. It's a little fool of a basketball player. We have some good players on Finders Keepers. Ronette, you are finding things like crazy here.
I love to find things.
Would you like to get money?
Sure.
Well, we're going to give you another 50 bucks, and that makes it 175 to the blue team 75. You were leading by 100 bucks. But now we're going to go to Tarzan's room for the blue team's only room they get to search in this first round. Here we go. I'm only Lance. Listen, I was really glad you guys got in there tonight. Hidden pictures. I didn't think you were going to get one.
Nah, me neither.
But you did well. Here we go. Tarzan's room. Here's the clue. Tarzan didn't realize how badly Jane wanted to go to the prom. I mean, not till he found this magazine in her room in the treehouse. Ready to go? Find it for 50 bucks. They're looking hard. They can find it. They found it. She found the Team for Prom Night magazine. That's great. We add $50 to your score, and you have really made a close game out of this because you have 125, and ahead by 50 bucks is the red team at 175. Now, don't go away, because you know hidden pictures are worth 75, the rooms are worth 100, and we have that one room that has today's instant prize. Would you like to get that room today? Yeah. You would. All right. So hang in there. Let's see what... The hidden pictures are worth $75, rooms are worth 100, and as we said before, one of the rooms...
See, they moved the gas logo for some reason. No, look, it was in the left corner, and now it's up here for some reason.
Yeah, bottom, and now it's at the top. Well, they do that for Legends to accommodate for the clock. For some reason, they rarely did that with Figure It Out.
Yeah, it only hasn't been up here, I'm assuming, the top right.
Contains today's instant prize. We'll see what happens in just a moment. Look what happened to the scores, though. Blue team went all the way up to 125, just trailing the red team by $50. So it's still anybody's game as we move on to our next hidden picture. We call this Scooped Again. It's worth $75. We're playing for the right to search the study.
Heart.
Here's the clue.
And the bow.
What you've got to sell when... Blue team. Circle. Ice cream cone. That is incorrect. You anticipate a little too fast. I didn't think you'd get it. It wasn't enough of a clue. Red team gets to hear the entire clue, then they'll have 3 seconds. Here's the clue, red team. What you've got to sell when looking to squeeze a couple of bucks from the Tooth Fairy.
You're right there in the pants.
You see it? Tooth. Yes, okay, you got it. All right. Yep, you got to have a tooth. Get the Tooth Fairy to give you some money. That means we add $75 to the red teams. They have $250, and now we're playing for the right to search the kitchen. Here's the clue. What's the smallest room grown to man? Blue team.
Mushroom.
Mushroom is correct. Tight score, $50 separates the 2 players. And here is our next clue. We're playing for the right to go through that pastry. Tooth Fairy agrees to deal, but turns out to be El Cheapo. Red team.
The quarter.
This is all she left. The quarter is correct. For $75. I think Melanie on the blue team knew that one, didn't you, Melanie? Yeah, you knew it. But anyway, we have one more room up for grabs, and we're playing for the right to go in that tower. Here's the clue. We're $75. This clue is the product of a half-baked idea. Red team, now the pie is correct for $75. So that means at the end of the second hidden pictures, blue team has $200. In the lead by $200 is the red team at $400. Blue team has got one room to search. They'll be searching that kitchen. The red team will be searching Sherlock's den, the pastry, and the tower. Now, all the rooms have been run, so that means that somebody has earned the right to go through that instant prize room. Let's figure out which team has done it. We're going to see in just a moment as we...
I'm pretty sure, like, with these happened like 3 episodes, the instant prize is almost, I mean, all the rooms have been gotten, so...
Go inside and do some destruction. Come on.
Here are the final 3 prizes you can win in our room romp. In room 4, get a handle on the latest skateboard tricks with Valterra's new Grip Stick skateboard. The only skateboard with handles. For grippable skateboarding, it's gotta be Grip Stick. And in room 5, Tyco's 4-wheel drive Super Turbo Hopper. Big 1/2 scale provides one 12-wheel, 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel suspension, and twin turbo motors from Tyco. And in room 6, Kawasho's 19-inch cable-ready color TV with frequency, synthesizer tuning, remote control, 139 channels. Kawasho, a member of the Kawasaki Group. Now back to Wesley in the house.
Reggie and Ronette, we're here in Sherlock's den. You know the famous sleuth, Sherlock Holmes. You know who he is, right?
Book writer? I don't know.
He was a famous detective. He was what?
Famous detective.
Yeah, British detective, and he had all of his things with Dr. Watson and his pipes and his magnifying glass. And here we are in his den. The London fog is coming up. Here is the clue. It's worth $100. This will be the first of 3 rooms you guys get to trash, and here's the clue. Sherlock must have been a cutie. His mother saved his baby booties. Ready to go? Find those booties. There they go. They're looking. Where could they be? Reggie and Ronette are going. They want this $100. They're ahead by $200. Melanie and Lance, of course, are hoping they don't find it because they could use $100. Baby booties. He found them. Reggie, you found the baby booties in the nick of time. Good for you. That means we had another $100. Get over here so we can see you at home. And you guys have $500. What are you going to do with all that money?
Go clothes shopping.
Clothes shopping is good. All right, we're going to go now to the next room, our kitchen for the blue team. Hi, guys. All right. This is the only room you guys get to search in this last hidden picture round. You ready?
Yeah.
Make it good. It's worth $100. If you think this clue has nothing to do with trains, you'd better switch tracks. Ready to go? Find it! Whoa! There they go. They're shooting all over the place. They're looking. You have to switch tracks. They're looking down. There they go, Melanie and Lance. They want to make this good. Look inside everything. He's going down there. You have to switch tracks. Oh, Melanie, Lance, look, right here. Just right here. There were the train tracks. Oh, you guys went through everything. Look at this. We got attacked by the confetti machine, and you went through everything. You went through the tops and stuff, but you guys never went through the drawers. That means that the $100 now goes to the red team. They have $600, and they get to go through the next 2 rooms. Let's find them in the pastry. Uh-oh. What does this smell like to you?
Sweet brownies.
You hungry?
Yes.
Would you like to eat your way through this room?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, which is your favorite here? Which would you like to go?
Some of these
The brownies
kind of close to
and cupcakes.
What, cupcakes? What do you take, Reggie? It's the instant prize room!
Yeah. Step into the world of the astronauts as you suit up and conduct exciting space shuttle missions of your own during a week at the U.S. Space Camp near NASA's Kennedy Space.
I think they did Howard Johnson one taping session in the early episodes, and then I think the last session was Busch Gardens.
Space Center in Florida.
That's when they started doing the actual expensive stuff, because they had a taping day with a computer, which I think only one team won, and then they did a taping day, I think the final one with the Disney stuff, but not a single team got more than like 4 prizes, so.
Back to you, Wesley.
Are you happy?
Yes.
You're going to be even happier if you win this, aren't you? You know what you have to do to get this?
Yes.
What?
Find it.
All right. I think that's my line. All right, here we go. This is for that trip and adding another $100. This is a finder's keeper's tip. When riding a bike, make sure these are always underfoot. You know what we're looking for?
Yeah.
What?
Wheels. Oh,
What do you think?
pedals.
Let's see if you can find them. Find it for that trip. Let's go. Can you find the pedals? She found it. She found it. You are going on that trip. You're going to be astronauts. And you have added another $100 to your score. You have $700. And what's more, you get to search another room. Let's go to the tower. This way. What good players you guys are. I'll tell you, Reggie and Ronette. You're giving the blue team a really run for their money today. This is our spooky room, the tower. Be careful, there's things hidden all over here. There's rats. This is where they take all the princesses when they're and lock them up, right?
Yeah.
You know the story? Like, you're excited, aren't you? All right, here we go. All right. Remember Rapunzel let down your golden hair? Is that Rapunzel? Yeah. All right. The queen demands this subject's head be brought to her on a silver platter.
We're good. At least there's a freaking deafen button on this.
The queen demands this subject's head be brought to her on a silver platter, baked and stuffed with sour cream and chives. Baked and stuffed with sour cream and chives. You know what we're looking for? Find it for another $100. They're looking through everything. Where is it going? Whoa, things are falling out. Baked and stuffed with sour cream and chives. They've already gotten a trip. They've got $700. They want to make this $800. Keep looking everything. Come on, Reggie. Where could it be? Inside anything? Reggie, Ronette, every place you went, but you didn't open up the cupboard, and there is our baked and stuffed is our potato man. That means we add $100 to the blue team. They have $300, but you guys have...
I could say potato head, because copyright. Yeah, I think 5 out of 8 was the best for any, like, winner episode or something, so...
$700, today's champions. Congratulations. Now, nobody leaves Finders Keepers empty-handed, so the blue team will be splitting that money, and Joe will tell them what consolation prizes they'll be taking home.
Every contestant on today's show gets the official Finders Keepers home game. Yours from Cardinal Industries. Also, Conair, a world leader in personal care appliances.
God, every time I see this, I keep thinking of the frickin' garbage Double Dare episode.
And Consumer Electronics brings you innovative, high-quality products to beautify and simplify your life.
That's it? Oh, yeah, apparently they went cheap, because I think Season 1 they got 3 prizes. Season 2 they got the game and just 1. And then I think Season 2, and then Season 3 I think they started giving away 2 prizes, because it was Fox and they actually had more money.
Back to you, Wesley.
Ronette and Reggie, you're our big champions. Now, our house is your house. You know the rules, right?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody in the audience, tell everybody at home what the path for prizes is today.
Living room, tower, moon, bed, Sherlock.
You've already got the instant prize. We're starting off in the kitchen, and here it is. Every kitchen should have a junk drawer. You know, where clues and stuff are kept. Ready to go? Find it! Go! They're going right to the drawers. That's the way to play. Keep looking in there. He's found it! Go to the living room. Put this spicy black stuff here. You know this. You found it already. Go to the tower upstairs. Go. They've gotten 2 prizes. The tower, this way, quickly. Cash and prizes worth over $3,500.
Yeah, I think this is actually the record for season 2, because I know someone season 1 got 24 seconds left, but this is the record. Okay, they didn't reveal the prizes. I have a thing. They won the Toys R Us gift card, the Language Master, the bikes, the skateboard, the Aero Hopper, the TV, $700 in cash, and then the Space Camp trip.
Big day on Finders Keepers. Thanks a lot. Now keep it tuned right there, and we'll find you next time. Just Wesley, you were saying, hope you find what you're looking for. Good for you guys. All Finders Keepers contestants wear Converse kid shoes and the 29-volume Funk and Wagnall's new encyclopedia and 2-volume dictionary.
Okay, I think we should be good for now, so we watched some good episodes.
I'm just so looking forward to the anniversary of Brain Surge because I got a humongous collection coming up to release.
Yep, I have something that's... I can say it, it's not... This probably won't go up for YouTube. I mean, this stream probably won't go up for YouTube for a bit, but... So it'll probably be out, but we're just waiting for legal copies from Ryan, then I'll probably release the all slime winners from slowest to fastest, because I'm only missing high quality clip of 336, and I'm missing a legal copy of 333. That's literally all I'm missing. Because I have all the stuff taped ahead of time, so... That's the thing also, like...
And we were just that...
The other thing is, like, for... I guess the thing with Ryan... I mean, not Ryan, I'll say... The thing I don't like with the thing with Brandon, though, is, like... I know Brandon's obviously busy or something, but they're like... Oh, we should wait to do... I still think it's stupid we had to wait to do 237, because it's literally just the intro is missing, which we've seen already.
And besides, it was Shag fixed it.
I know, Race even added
saw
that episode to his collection, too, which I don't get. I don't get it either. Is there anything you want to plug before I pick someone to raid?
Probably nothing else, but I like those listings in your follow channels.
Yep, I'm trying to figure out what the raid message is gonna be. Because we didn't really, like, do any clips or anything in the stream, so... Oh, I have one I could do for the Think Fast one.
Yeah.
You get nothing. You lose.
Think about it. When we finish the whole Brain Surge ordeal, we'll move on to real careers and then just have occasional memories of this show.
You're saying I don't have a real career, sir? I'm kidding.
We're gonna have extra good careers.
Okay, fine. Sure. Okay, I'll see you around. I'm gonna find someone to raid real quick.
Okay. A good one.
I think it's a decent raid message. It makes sense because of the... I mean, it makes sense because we're thinking... Wait, is there no way to actually frickin' raid someone regularly on here? Because I don't think I can do it on here without doing it on mobile, which is really stupid. I guess I'll just have to do this on my phone? Because it's not letting me do this on here for some reason. Okay, so we're gonna go to... Who is live right now? Actually, let me check. John is doing disc only. I'll probably wait. I've rated Ilea before. Tim is live, I think. I'll probably rate Jigger. He's playing Castlevania. Sure, why not? We're going to a raid. That's mod actions on. To a raid at Juker. Oh, I think Mario Party TV is literally just finishing up. Hold on. Yeah, I think Juker would be the best choice, probably. Let's expect regular. Wait, let me check them first. And I have ads on here. Never mind. We're not doing that.
The WrestleQuest RPG and they made the recent FNAF game are a terrible company because they do NFTs and it's like open on their website. And it's like, oh yeah, here's the blockchain and all this other stuff. It's like not hidden at all. And it's really funny to me because like I looked at the prices while we were having this conversation, and the price of every NFT on that website is basically just, they're worth less than a penny, like less than a penny. I don't even think any of them go up to $1. You get nothing, you lose? Yeah, considering what we're talking about, yes, you're right. How's it going? Thanks for the raid. Welcome on in. The price can only go up? No, that's not even funny in this case. Come on. That's like, don't even try.